Okay, good. Hey, everybody. We got the stream almost ready to go. Man, we had a good final table last night. Alex Optional taking down event number 1. We've got some Omaha 8 or better that we're going to put on the live stream for y'all tonight. We've got some names on there. As we check out this schedule at Prime Social, part of the summer series. Kickoff event. That one's over with. Alex Optional 1. We have the H-Town Special coming up this week. Kicked off by our $1 million main event. June 2nd through June 6th. That's an $1,100 buy-in. 4 starting days. They each start at 12 o'clock. Satellites into that event every night at 9 p.m. with 3 seats guaranteed. Every night until we get closer. Then check that out right there. We got some 15-seaters, some 5-seaters, some 10-seaters. We've got lots of seats guaranteed is what I'm trying to say. Our final table is set. We got Emmanuel. Badmus, he's got 32,000 in chips. Nathan Gamble. He's a pretty good. We were talking about him yesterday that he's a phenomenal Omaha 8 player. He's coming in with 280,000 in chips. It is his first time at Prime Social. Went ahead and made a final table. John Dyer. He's got 305,000. DK. 287,000. Mamet. I'm not even going to try it. 136,000 in chips. Chris Cooper, 218,000 out of Austin, Texas. Doug Baxley, 202,000. Paul Stein, 13,000. That's our short stack. And Ken Poe. Ken Poe has been in the box with us a few times out of Seven Hills, Ohio. He's got 51,000 chips. Dennis Bilodeau in the chat out of Orange County. Represent, Congressman.
I used to live in Orange.
You did?
I did. I used to work at Delta Downs.
I used to live in Orange County, too. Orange County, like California.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Orange, Texas.
No, Orange County. That's Assemblyman Dennis Bilodeau.
Ice Cream Matthew, what's up from Baton Rouge?
Councilman. Driving to New Orleans to go to Harrah's to play some poker. If you just keep going, you could head straight to...
You should stop at Prime first.
Yeah, stop by Prime first.
That's on the way. Mr. Benjamin Daniel.
We are... Oh, we're about ready to get cards in the air.
We got Jimmy Boyd. See you guys tomorrow. We miss you, Jimmy.
Let's see. See you tomorrow, Jimmy. All right, my boy. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Boom. Oh, speaking of Ken Poe, there he is.
Front and center, huh?
Yeah, right there. Right there, right there. Omaha 8 or better. It's a 4-card poker game. For those who aren't familiar, 8 or better means it's a high-low split game.
Final table. How many people do we have in this tournament registered?
We had 71 players start today's tournament. 9 are remaining. They are all in the money. It's a split pot game.
5,000, 10,000.
Means the best 5-card hand that has 8 or lower cards in it gets half the pot, and the best 5-card poker hand. Omaha, you have to play 2 of your cards. Exactly 2 of your cards. It is a high-low split game. It is a newer game to the stream.
Andrew on commentary. C-Dub. Nice to hear from you.
I'm Justin Hammer in the booth with Andrew.
Appreciate being here. We got the Bedrock City Comic Company.
Ooh, look at Nathan flops a wrap to the low. The uncounterfeitable low.
Yeah, Dan's in there with 44, 0%. See some action here, huh?
Yeah, I wonder what these percentages show, the high and the low. Nathan Gamble. As we get things started here, Mehmet. Okay, there he goes. Now we see.
Hey, shout out to Clive. Appreciate you listening, buddy. I miss you. When are you going to come up and see us? This is supposed to be your game. You're supposed to be up here right now at the final table, Clive. Take some fireball. They know me too well.
They do. Hammer time. Hammer going to the moon. Hey, Crazy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for that sub earlier for Bet on Drew. I saw that. My phone got disconnected when I was there the first time, but.
Oh, man.
We got a pretty good final table going on right now. We got some pretty decent players at the table. Should be interesting.
Yes, we do. Hammercoin. If y'all haven't invested in Hammercoin, it's the only crypto that was going up as of a couple days ago.
You have your own crypto now?
Yeah, Hammercoin. We are. Let me know if you need me to pick anything up for you on our way to the moon. To the moon. Take a look at the chip counts there.
Once again, chip count Omaha 8 final table. Got a good little lineup. Just off the record a little bit. Did the live stream the other night?
Off the record.
Did you see that the other night? The guy, 100% VP.
I was in the booth. Yeah.
Was that pretty sick?
Frankie. Yeah. WillFrankieFold.me. Check it out.
He's got his own website.
WillFrankieFold.me. Yeah, he had 100% VPIP, but I mean, it was, in his defense, it was a short little, 5-hour stream. It's pretty easy to keep a high VPIP when it's,
Oh yeah, easy.
only an all night long stream. Yeah, Frankie was having a good time. He also was just a stone bulldozer.
You guys watching the live stream right now? In the background, I guess you can't see it, but we got a couple 1-3 hold'em tables going on. About four 1-3 hold'em tables going on.
I can tell you, it is packed out there. We've got 1-3 no limit. We've got some PLO.
We got some sick PLO action going on. You guys can go to Poker Atlas or at Serena or Mr. Justin Hammer. We got 2 to the turn right now. We got a bet going out there. We got a deuce of clubs on the river. Dan's going to lock it up. We'll see what happens here. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in with us tonight. Once again, we're at Prime Social. We got the crazy summer series going on, put together by Mr. Justin Hammer. $1 million event. Satellites running all week at Prime. We got Matt thinking about calling here. We'll see what happens. Looks like he lays it down.
Live 3. Looks like the live 3 is good, yeah?
Yeah.
Live 3.
I like the bet by Dan.
Minor emergency there. Had to step away for a second. Paul is the short stack. He did joke when we started the table that he was, I said it was a half-hour delay, and he said, good, I'll be home in time to see my bust out of hand. Frankie's a freaking animal. Hope to see him again soon. Yeah, Crazy had a good time in there. He was part of that 100 VPIP. WillFrankieFold.me.
Hey, make sure you sign up for the next live stream. It was a great time. Great action. Anytime you have someone with 100, right, VP, it's got to be good, huh?
VPIP. Yeah, no, that was a good time. We had a good time in the box. Bet on Drew was in here.
Great commentator.
Yeah, good live stream. Good poker player. Nice guy. We've been having a good time. EOB with the 1, 2, 3. Did he just get the pot?
Yeah, they just gave it to him.
1, 2, 3 with the suit. That's a good hand in this game. 8 or better, you have to make, or you're trying to make the low end. Aim for the low, back into the high. Lynette Hammer in the chat. That's my mom. That's my mom. Say hi to my mom.
That's Lynette? That's your mother?
Wait, why? W. Look. W-Y-N-E-T-T-E. That's my mother. Yeah, she's in the chat. She comes and watches the stream.
That's nice.
Yeah. Norman Chad WSOP in the booth. In the booth. I'm in the booth. He's in the chat.
Where is he at? I thought he was going to be here.
He was on his way here, and then there was a blizzard that happens once every 100 years that caused his plane to not be able to land. Norman Chad said, I would prefer if Nathan Gamble were commentating and Justin Hammer were playing. I would probably prefer that, too. Apparently,
can we Uber Norman Chad here?
For most of the time, it takes... I doubt that Norman would take an Uber here. From what I know about him, I would rather have Norman Chad in the booth than Justin Hammer. I could tell you that much. And the table would rather have Norman Chad playing. What do you think about that? Whoa, the Norman Chad? Look at that. You got fans. Fans are in the chat.
We got the pot at 70K right now. We got three-way action.
Ace 3.
Doug's sitting pretty good at pre-flop.
What?
Look good after the turn.
Or I'm figure out why it goes blurry like that. Two players have an ace 3 for 2 pair. No real low draws here. Just some backdoor live card draws. So aces and 3s.
That's the best hand right now, huh?
Doug has the gut shot to go with his 2 pair, and all those 2 pairs would be live. Like that one. Aces and jacks now.
We got heads up to the river.
John picks up a gut shot and a flush draw.
Doug's sitting there with 81%. He's looking pretty good right now. We got a 110K pot. Let's see what this river is.
Yeah, that's true. I'm renting out. I gave a better crack. Oh, now the ace-king will play. Still the best hand for Doug.
Yep.
Board pairs with the queen. No low got there.
Yeah, Doug's going to take down a nice little 150K pot. How much are you renting your futon for, by the way?
On the cheap.
I like Justin Hammer. That's your mother, right?
Yes, that's my mother.
Do you have any other siblings, by the way?
Only 3.
Are you her favorite?
Probably.
Does she play poker?
No. She comes and watches the live stream anyway.
Okay.
That's how good of a mother she is. She comes just to watch and hang out with all the other people in the chat. If you hear us talking to somebody who's not on the same chat that you see, we are streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
So, well, we got a little break going on. Why don't you tell them about the $1 million event we got going on?
June 2nd through June 6th.
Are you really running a $1 million event?
$1 million guarantee, 4 starting flights, 12 p.m. each day. Satellites every night for that tournament. It's an $1,100 buy-in, a $1 million guarantee.
Are we going to be able to see your dance again?
A millionaire. I hope so.
Yeah, right?
I mean, we're going to get there no matter what, but if we get there because we missed the guarantee, then it's not as exciting of a dance.
We're not missing it.
Yeah. The TD Grift Master is a scam artist. Norman Chad's calling me a scam artist. Again. Again. I don't have to tolerate this. Paul with the King, Queen, Jack 9 double suited. That's a great hand to play when you are a short stack in 8 or better, because if you get there, that's the kind of hand that can Scoopy-doop.
We got John with aces and Mehmet with aces too. This could get interesting.
Ace, ace, deuce, 3. Ace, ace, deuce, 3 double suited is the best hand you can have to start. That is a monster.
We got Paul all in for 13K. He's got to like his hand for obviously the high.
Ace, ace, deuce, 3.
I'm not seeing John or Mehmet going anywhere.
This, yeah, probably not going to sold. Oh, somebody pushed the wrong button. I was going to say, either our card reader is wrong or
What just happened there?
No, they fixed it. You could see them in the background messing with the action tracker.
Come to Austin. No. Come to Houston. That's where the action is. Shout out to Bedrock City helping us with the heads up.
Helping us with the heads up.
How much is that heads up event again?
Let's do the commercials after the end of these big hands where someone's all in and we got 2 players with aces, buddy. We'll get to Bedrock City.
My bad.
Give them love.
My bad. Getting a little ahead of myself.
Nice little 1, 2, 3 nut low for John and the aces. Paul's got some outs with the 10 would make a straight. It's got 1 backdoor. Oh, no, 2 backdoor flush draws.
Yep.
The clubs would be no good.
We should see some action here in this spot. Once again, Paul's all in for 13K. How do you think he's feeling right now about his hand?
He's saying 10 ball. He's feeling a little better now, except Mehmet has the nut flush draw. John's going to get half this pot no matter what. He's on pace to get 3/4 if the aces stays the best hand. If a heart comes, Mehmet will get the high half. Mehmet gets it all in here with the aces and the flush draw.
Okay, that's okay. Here comes the river. Ooh,
there's a heart. They're going to chop it up.
Yep.
Now Paul's feeling pretty good about his hand because he just made the second nuts. Looks like the board red. Ace deuce for John is going to take the low. His hand is ace deuce 4, 6, 7. That's the 5 cards that are 8 or better for the low hat. If you don't understand 8 or better just yet, hang out with us. We'll explain it. We want people to learn a little bit more about this game, the mixed game scene. Justin screwed me on accommodations. Norman, I would never do that.
Dude, he's on you tonight.
I know. Now he's going to Austin. Man, is that PLO8 specialist Nathan G? Can't remember his last name. That is Nathan Gamble. Multiple bracelet winner Nathan Gamble in Pot Limit Omaha 8 or better. We got a little bit of bio on Nathan. I know he has won 2. This is his first time at Prime. He's been playing poker.
Oh, this is his first time?
For 20
years. He's got to
years.
be loving it.
Yeah. How did you get started? Read my card player articles to find out. Look at that. He's giving himself a little drop there. What is your favorite hand? The winning one. What is your least favorite hand? Can you figure it out?
Aces?
I gave you like the perfect setup. We got to try this again. Hold on. Rewind. What is your favorite hand? The winning one. What is your least favorite hand?
The losing one?
There you go,
right,
buddy. What kind of strategy do you plan on using?
Got Sean D. with 25%.
A winning one?
Paul busted at night with 690.
A winning one? What is your biggest tournament win? 2 PLO8 bracelets. Anything?
What is your biggest tournament win, Hammer?
Wait, are you going to interrupt everybody's thing that I do? We got to get our zigging and zagging going here.
All right.
Anything you want the viewers on the stream to know, says Nathan Gamble. Go check out Delio Poker. DelioPoker.com. Nathan Gamble, an ambassador for that site. Sounds like
is that his real last name?
Yeah, that's his real last name. Yeah. He should marry Moneymaker's daughter and then just be Nathan Gamble Moneymaker. That'd be hilarious. Delio Poker, you see him wearing that patch right there. I have it on High Authority. That is a web-based poker platform. You can play poker, see the people that you're playing against. It's the new, hot, up-and-coming site, DelioPoker.com. If I were you, I would go to that site, get on their mailing list.
I've been there.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Social gaming platform. You can play poker right from your living room. I'm also a representative from
a
that
true
site.
poker player with the last name Gamble.
Yeah.
That is scary, huh?
Hey, yeah.
Once again, appreciate everybody listening to us today. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We're here for the Prime Social Summer Series.
Yeah, we are.
Final table, 8 or better. Yeah, Queen Jack 4-5, 8 of spades on the turn. Doug's going to get the check mark. Ace jack for deuce. See what happens here.
Nut low for Doug. Dan with the second nut low. Where's the jacks and queens? Jacks and queens is still the best hand. No straights, no flushes.
Ace deuce with 4s and jacks.
Dan showing 2 pair.
Queens and jacks.
Oh, Doug had 2 pair, a worse 2 pair, but has the nut low draw. Dan had the second nut low, missed the flush draw. Just a tough spot to be in. Ace 3 is going to be good there a lot of times, especially with the runner low.
Yeah.
Not that time.
End up chopping it up, huh?
Chopping it up. John, based out of Houston, not his first time. He's been playing poker forever. I'm just going by what they wrote down. Got started playing in the back of the Green Elephant in Dallas. Favorite hand is 9-7. Wow, I think he had 9-7 in that hand. 9-7 suited. What is your least favorite hand? Jack. It's never safe. He plans on being patient. His biggest tournament was $10,000 on PokerStars. Have any nicknames? Nope. Anything you want the viewers to know on the stream? First time playing live in maybe 3 years. I think he wants to give himself a little bit of an out in case he does something wrong.
Yeah.
First time playing. Jimmy Bluffett back in the chat. Happy to have you here.
Jimmy Buffett.
Bluffett.
Oh, Bluff. That's a good name.
Get it? Bluffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, because there's actually a popular singer named Jimmy Buffett.
Is there?
So, yeah, it's
a little young for
Bluffett.
that.
Yeah. Ace, king, queen, jack for Nathan Gamble. That's a pretty solid starting hand, but scoop. King, queen, 6 with 1 suit. Aces and a 10-9. Look at all these hands. This is
We got some great action.
Nathan has a gut shot to the nut straight.
Jimmy Buffett, laugh out loud. Thank you, boys. You're welcome.
PLO8, best poker variant, says Jimmy. I think Nathan would agree with you. That is his favorite.
No.
Lamet.
4 spades on the turn. What are we looking at right now?
Runner for low. Nobody has a low in their hand. 4 low cards on the board. Nobody has a low card in their hand. I believe 1 pair of aces is just going to
The aces are good.
scoop it up. You get 5 different cards out there, lots of lows in a game where you're supposed to be playing a low card, and then just your dry aces. That's the...
So I have a question for you. So with that board right there, no one has a low.
Yeah?
Usually this game's a low, right? A chop hot little game.
Yes.
No one even had a flush draw too. Straight draw.
Nobody had a
nothing.
flush draw. Yeah. You said you were going to ask me a question, and then
Yeah.
you made 2 statements.
Yeah, just statements. I'm getting new to this. I'm trying to learn from the best.
You're getting new? You are new. You're getting better. Don't worry. Stick with me, kid. I'll make a commentator out of you.
Yeah.
We'll do this. So we take a look at the VPIP there.
Is that guy's name Scoop?
Scoop, yeah. No, that's not his real name. Gamble is his real name. Scoop is not his real name.
I'd like to give a shout out real quick to the Prime social staff. We have great dealers here.
Agreed. Are you talking about yourself or
The
some of
drinks
the
are-
other ones?
Do you think I'm a good dealer?
Oh, yeah, you're not terrible. We have aces again. With a 4 and a 10 for the suit. I think we've had aces like 3 hands in a row. You're a great dealer, buddy.
Oh.
If you use the term loosely.
Well, thank you.
Ace, 4, 10. That's aces are a monster. The 4, not only a low card, but a wheel low card. That's aces are always, pretty much always, a playable hand in this game. Having the low card helps, especially when you flop an ace. That feels nice. Not the greatest thing when you have your own full house outs in your hand. Doug has a flush draw.
Is that Scoop?
3-6. Scoop also has a flush draw, but 3 to the flush. Not ideal, but has a 3-6. The set of aces are still good for John right now.
Doug's sitting there with 30%. Scoop, 20%. What does Scoop need to even have a chance in this spot?
Oh, I see. I didn't even realize. They have the high and the low both.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so John has no chance at the low. Oh,
Ooh,
quad
wow.
burgers.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
just 4 aces. So in Omaha, you have to play 2 out of your hand. John has 2 aces in his hand, and there's 2 aces on his board. I sense a bet coming.
I don't think he can lose his hand.
It's going to be tough. That little check mark. The check mark usually means you're pretty strong. Quad aces. Nobody really has anything they can call with. You'll see a lot in limit games just folding in spots where you get a big price on your call, but that's just the nature of limit poker. You do well in limit tournaments by saving big bets. It's not really about just calling because you're getting a really good price. That happens quite a bit, but it's about getting away from spots where you're getting a good price and you're just never good. It's one of those spots. They're folding even though they were being laid.
We got 8 people left in the Omaha 8 or better final table here at Prime Social.
Death by quads. That's true. Thanks for joining us. This is event 4. It's a $360 Omaha 8 or better. We got 71 players. $6,800 for first place. We're down to the final 9. We're going to play till the winner here tonight. 3 7s in your hand is not a good hand in this game.
I'd play it.
Ken's going to throw those in the muck.
That's why I busted the tournament earlier, though.
Yeah, that.
I
Andrew,
played 4 7s earlier.
Andrew would play it in level 1.
I thought I had quads.
He really wanted to do commentary today, so he's playing spots where there's trips in his hand. Not recommended. Not recommended.
Hey, C-Dub. Shout out to Prime for putting on the best events. It has everything to do with Mr. Justin Hammer.
I don't know if I'd say everything, but
You do a great job, man.
appreciate that. Doug flopped a flush. And the backdoor low draw. Nope. Wow, look, the board pairs. The flush with the 8-5 of hearts that's in Doug's hand. That is going to be the winner. You see the 0% on everyone else for the low because there is no low. In order for you to make a low in Omaha 8 or better, there has to be 3 cards, 8 or lower, that are on the board.
I was just going to ask you, do you think Doug thought his flush was good? He bet it out.
That's a good indicator he thought it was good. That's Ken Poe there. I'm familiar with Ken Poe. Ken Poe's been playing my tournament since I was a wee lad back at Commerce Casino. He likes all the mixed games, especially the pot limit Omaha variants. When he found out I was in Houston, he came out, played some of my tournaments. He even did some final table commentary during the triple draw tournament we had.
We got a shout out to Mr. Hey Dan, Mr. Dan Ross, I assume.
Dan Ross.
One of the best.
Dan Ross is in there. He does my verification for me whenever I come up with a stat that's probably wrong. He verifies.
He keeps you in line.
He keeps me in line, yeah.
We got Ken sitting there with King.
Verified, see? If you've been following along with any of the tournament action, you will see... Oh, Ken. Ken gets 2 kings. He wants to... Ooh, EOB's going to play ace, deuce, 4, 3 to the wheel, including the net low, with a suited ace. That's a good hand. It's good to have that extra low card in there, especially since it's suited, but gives you some backdoor lows. Tanner in the chat. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, what's up, Tanner T. Nasty? What's up, buddy?
But Dano does all the updates here. He's here usually from start to finish every single day. Dan works his tail off to get all the chip count updates to you. If you look on our site, you can see everybody's chip stack in every event we run every couple hours or so. If you follow along there, you like what you see, you can take care of my man Dan at buymeacoffee.com/ Hold'em Media Dan. You could buy Dano a cup of coffee.
That's what it is?
buymeacoffee.com/Hold'em Media Dan.
Dan does a great job. Could you?
And then look, Dan's got a coffee right now.
Would you be able to?
Does someone buy that for you on the site? Wow, see, look, I told you, if you do it, he will spend it on coffee. And he usually brings me a coffee too, so do it so that Dan doesn't go broke buying me a coffee. All right, that's a good kind of coffee.
486, 2 spades.
All right, who flopped the best low?
Well, we got AOB all in for 27K.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty decent right now.
Feels promising when you flop the nut low, but ace or deuce is a scary card because they're counterfeited.
Would you be able to function without Mr. Dan Ross, by the way?
No.
We got a bet.
I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend it. Doug has an open ender and a flush draw.
You like that bet by him?
Yes. Wait, who bet? Yeah. Doug has an open ender to the nut low, to the wheel, and a flush draw. What?
Right now the pot's at 133K. We got some great action here at Prime Social. Once again, you guys are watching the live stream right now. We got about 4 1-3 Hold'em tables going on. 2 PLO games going on right now. They're very juicy. You can just go to Poker Atlas. Right now we got a situation though, Mr. Hammer. EOB is looking really good right now with the low right now. I'm wondering what's going to happen right here. I wonder if he's going to push. Who let Andrew in the booth?
We're playing.
I know your name.
We're playing limit.
Thank you, Ian.
There's no pushing in limit, Andrew.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's fixed limits. Fixed limits to the size of the bets. Queen. Wow, so now Doug has...
We got you. EOB is going to double up right here. Hey, be nice, Ian.
You got to cover me while I fix this structure in the social media tournament. They can't know that I'm looking down and fixing the structure.
That's okay. EOB is
You got to keep it going. Oh, 6. Pairs the 6.
EOB is going to scoop.
Scoop. Scoops both sides.
Yes, yes.
What do you make for the high hand?
Before.
Yeah, there's a pair of queens out there, so I don't think he scooped.
No?
I think you might be mistaken there, Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for the save. Oh.
Baseball junior occasionally. Hey, at least you're on commentary. Shout out to you, buddy. When are you gonna come up to Prime Social?
All right, I'm back. This is 360 Omaha 8 or better, 71 players, part of Prime Social Summer Series. This did kick off the mixed events that we have going here. Tomorrow there is a TOE, that's Deuce 7 Triple Draw, Omaha 8 or better, Stud 8 or better. Next day we have a horse tournament. More popular, 5 of clubs flash. See that? See those?
I'm learning.
See those eyeballs? Always be, because only because I provide tech support for Hammer. Ace Deuce got the low and Queen Jack chopped the high. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, you want to jump in the booth?
Why? I'm not doing a good job?
Jimmy's got reading the hands for me. I got to look down to fix the structure. You're telling me it's a scoop? Need an assist? Tant? All right, ace, deuce, 7, 8. Double suited for Mamet. Jack 9, deuce, deuce. It was raised to 24. Blinds are 6, 12, playing 12. 24.
Clubs on the turn.
Who has the best hand here, Andrew?
Heads up action.
John has the flush draw. Mamet has 7s and 5s. Low gets there. Mamet's got, this is what a scooper looks like. The flush draw missed. Pair of deuces is no good.
You don't see John calling here, do you?
Negative. Bets and takes it down. Mamet gets a nice little Potteroonie there. A Scoopy-Doo. Yeah. Yeah. We got the setup. It was actually, we were talking about it yesterday, but for those of you who watch our stream fairly regularly and you see this here now, it's a lot crisper, new close-ups, different angles, all kinds of good things. Alex Optional helped set this up, the cameras and the lighting and all that good stuff, and then was front and center for his big W yesterday when he took down the kickoff event. It's like he knew it was coming.
That was a great final table. Great quality stream. Thank you. I am learning. I usually do just PLO or Hold'em. I'm not very good with the mixed games and all that stuff, but I'm trying for you fellas here.
Can we go? Can we play? Pause the timer. Look at all the pressure.
Once again, we got the live stream going.
Don't worry, guys. I'll make it look like I'm thinking.
Well, we got about 3, 4 Hold'em, 1, 3 Hold'em tables going.
Please, Paul.
3, 2, 5 PLO tables here at Prime Social. Jump on to Poker Atlas or go to primesocial.com. We're here right now with the Prime Social Summer Series, which has been sick.
Yeah, we should start a club ourselves. Like that may not be like COVID friendly, right?
Trying to figure out what's going on right now.
It's only Ohio.
That's fair.
Bear with me, folks, real quick.
I bought that a while ago.
Looks like they're
Can I just go all in now?
Oh yeah, I remember this. There was something wrong with the reader. I helped him out.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. Look, see
Okay, that's
that?
better.
Boom. See that? That was me. That was me. I fixed that. Okay. Ken Poe is all in for 3,000 chips. Queen,
God, we're raising.
5-5, deuce. Nathan, ace, 3, 7, 7. Nut hearts and 2 diamonds.
I raised this. It's only 20. He's gonna do it. We're all good guys.
Let's see. Ken's all in the big blind. In case you're wondering why he's playing queen, 5-5 deuce. Doesn't have a choice. All
Anybody
in.
else listening at home? What's the stream?
Twitch.
Go on,
What's the stream? What are you talking about?
so people can listen.
9 plus. So he gets 1,000 back. One's still in.
Why are you saying you want me to say it when you want me to type it?
I want you to type it.
Oh. People who are on the stream, if you want to know where to go, just stay where you are at. We got some followers. Oh, look at that. Cheered bits. I'm sorry I missed it, Jimmy. I'm sorry. Look at all kinds of cheered bits. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the cheered bits. Let's see what happens here.
Some of the best poker structures.
Yeah.
Always.
Nathan has the nut flush draw. John has 2 jacks and 2 8s. Open ender with a flush draw. Flush draw is no good. I think Nathan checked.
Ken's all in for 3K. Let's see the river.
Or, oh, he must have bet
The 4 diamonds.
4 of diamonds. Nathan has this hand locked up now with a pair of aces.
We all saw your hand. That's why I'm betting. I have an ace. 1 ace.
An ace, Nathan says. That's good.
All right, so when you get
Oh, it went away.
that's a good one for you. There's a deuce. That's a good one for me. Wait, you need a jack or not? I need a jack. That's it. Should I fill in the commentary booth, please? Every time I'm supposed to be in the commentary booth, I just read it.
Gamble missed but scoops, yeah. Justin Hammer always turning out some of the best poker structure tourney series. Always. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. I try, man. Put a lot of effort into these structures.
Honestly, you do a great job.
Spend a lot of time developing some theories, some beliefs on how they should work. And,
The kickoff was great.
oh, you played the kickoff, right?
I did.
How'd you do?
Let's not talk about that.
You can almost always tell, like, how somebody did when they talk about a tournament like that.
John Deason up top with 402K. Looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, chip leader. It's pretty good. I think I would like to be chip leader at a final table. I think that's a good spot to be in. Chip lead equal good, says Dano. Wait, hold on. We can do it backwards. Verified. Short stack equal bad. So we did lose Ken Poe on that hand. 1 player out. Nice of Ken.
We're sitting with what? 7 players now?
Yeah. Ken told me he wants to come in if he busts.
30 minutes. Hopefully never. All right.
I think.
8 deuces of clubs, queen of spades.
So we were friends. Not friends.
All right, you got to cover it for a second. This is the part. They can't know that I'm working on a structure right now.
All right.
So look, you cover it. See that?
Well, we got EOB sitting with 55%, 0% for the low.
Now or never. Kind of.
Looks like EOB is going to probably take the high.
And
We got the 10 of hearts on the turn. Once again, appreciate everybody listening today. We got the Prime Summer Series, May 20th, June 6th. 3 hearts on the turn. We got a chop high right here. We'll see what the action is. Pretty sure Dan's feeling pretty good about his low.
The live 6 low? No, the Dan doesn't have a low. He has a 0% chance of winning the
I'm
low.
sorry, other way
There
around.
you go. Scoop has a 4-7. Not a super strong low. No high. 2 pair for Dan. Has the high locked up, but that is, yeah, you know, not the best board. 2 pair. EOB thinking about calling with a pair of queens. 2 pair and a 4-7. So ironically, Scoop is going to chop. Ace 4. Oh my God, I didn't even see the ace in his hand. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Ace 4, that's the nut low. He has the nut low. So he is feeling very confident about the low in his hand. Something didn't feel right there. I was looking down at the structure, Jimmy. Give me a break. I was looking down at the structure. I'm looking for a little bit of an assist here.
I'm a bad co-pilot.
Andrew. 10-15 playing 15-30. Okay.
I was hoping you fought. I tried to make it look like I was gonna. You're trying hard. Like, get out of there too, girl. Let me get this.
Yeah, no, Ken's coming in. Ken said he wants to go in. We're putting in the rest of the levels. You see this? We got to put them in. Here, do this. Look at this. These are 2 terrible hands. I'm going to help you. I'm going to tell you they're terrible, and then look down, and you commentate on them while I finish putting in the structure. Yeah. You got it.
Okay.
Oh, Ken Poe in the booth, in the box.
Do you offer free soda at Prime?
Who's asking?
Jimmy.
Do you offer free soda? Asking for a friend. Oh, no, that's because he mentioned an unmentionable yesterday. I told him I won't say it out loud, so he's being real cautious. That's right. All right, Andrew's going to let Ken come into the box. Andrew, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the commentary. Ken Poe coming in. Ken Poe. Hold on, you got to unmute yourself.
Yes,
there you go.
It's
Now
great
you're
to
in.
be here, Justin.
Now you're in. Good to have you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, you see what I'm doing right now? Can you see this?
Yes, I can.
What am I doing?
You are inputting the new blind structures?
Yeah, for this tournament because we ran out of levels.
Oh.
So you got to cover me for a second, okay?
Okay, I will do that.
See?
as we speak.
We're all ready. No more zigging when zagging.
And we have the all-in, and we've just lost.
Oh, my God.
Seat.
I looked down while we were missing a player. Okay, EOB was short stack. Came in as the shortest stack. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. Somebody got busted out just right before him, but he's going to finish in 8th place. I can't.
Oh, I don't know.
I know you weren't in the
mean,
booth yet, but do you remember who busted before him?
I think it might have been this guy named Ken.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Ken. I totally forgot that it was you.
It's all right.
I totally forgot.
But last time I was in the booth, I think it was after busting the famed triple mix that disappeared off of Twitch. So I'm very used to coming in and helping Justin out after getting eliminated from play, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I vaguely remember. I vaguely remember you busting the triple.
Yeah.
That was a fun tournament, though. We got to bring that back.
I agree. I mean, like, I'm a mixed game player. I'll play whatever games that the schedule brings about, whether that's here in Houston or in other places.
You're a traveling man?
Yeah, these days I am traveling. I was just intrigued. I know one of the Tampa poker rooms has just decided to run an all mixed game series.
What?
Yeah, it is intense. Their $500 main is an 8-game mix, but they took out Limit Hold'em for Ace to 5 triple.
Wow! Who?
TGT, I think they're new. Well, I think they ended up closing one of the rooms and rebranded it, I think. So
That is incredible.
yeah, no. The only time you'll see no Limit Hold'em is in the mixed games, like 8-game.
Okay. I'll forgive you for talking about other rooms since that's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Yes, I will no longer mention other rooms.
There's other rooms? I can tell you where I like to play. Prime Social in Houston, Texas.
Prime Social is.
Ever heard of it?
I mean,
If I'm playing live, of course.
yes. So Texas, well, at least there wasn't a snowstorm this time around, as we see 4 flush cards, Ace of Diamonds hitting on the river. And John D has currently holding a very strong hand, and Nathan was bluffing with, well, he had a wheel, so chop it up.
You're not in anymore. What do you think the next level should be? Should we just get it done with? What do you think? Should there be a 40-80? 40-80 level?
Do you think? Yeah, I think 25-50. Yeah, I would say playing 50-100. I guess the question is, I don't remember how many chips are in play. Is it,
There were 20,000 chips times 71 players, so I think that's
1.42.
1.4.
1.42 mil.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so that would put us at 14 big bets on level 25.
Whoa, there's a math brain for you. See, that's how you cover me while I'm looking down.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing. Although I definitely feel like I'm more of a feel player when I'm actually playing. I just sort of memorize random numbers as needed. More because I think it's easier to just think logically or pay attention to player reads. But To each their own.
Gamble with a wheel. Nathan had a wheel. Kenpo is a mixed game machine. Dennis Bilodeau in the chat says that you're a machine. Ace two scoops.
Wow.
Look at this. I got Jimmy out there helping me out. Okay, I'm done with the structure. But if they get to, remind me, if this tournament gets to 5,100, that I have to put in more levels.
Okay.
Because that's where I put it. Feels like when we get to 11 big bets in the entire tournament, that's about the time where it might come to a conclusion. But
I would hope so, but it is a split pot tournament.
Yeah, we could.
08 tournament. Well, split
right.
pot tournaments. Yeah.
help me out. What do you think? Okay, teach me, oh wise one. King, king, jack, jack, double suited. Obviously a good hand, but now you got 3 low cards. How are you feeling about that?
Well, we just had had to think about this situation like a ton.
Because you lost a lot of chips with 2 kings. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like one of those spots where it's like the board tech. Like the real question I think is more: do I even come in to the pot to start with? Because even if I get a heads up, like my low potential is pretty low. I don't even have really counterfeit protection because I only have 2 low cards. So if one of my low cards get counterfeited, yeah, it's not really a good spot. But yeah, definitely on this flop texture with just 3 low cards, you're hoping for half, and the board texture, by the turn in the river is just going to be ugly. Yeah, the board could pair just like it did in the one hand where I lost a ton of chips, but that's not happening very often at all. Definite shout out to Dennis. I think I last saw him in Vegas. I think he took down a limit tournament, actually a ring event over at the Bike. So
I heard Dennis was up for re-election.
Oh,
That's what I heard.
Whoa.
I heard there was even a opponent. How did that go? Dennis? Let us know. He was up for re-election.
Wow. Did not even know
He
that.
is assistant to the regional manager of Orange County, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and he was up for, he won! Oh, yes!
Congrats.
Congressman, or assemblyman, or president of the United States? I can't remember. It's one of those.
Oh,
Congratulations, Dennis. No opposition. Oh, win on a vote. Yeah. Nobody. They must have thrown in the towel before it started. I ain't going against Dennis, the Dennis Bilodeau of Orange County. Psh. All right, ace 3-5, jack, double suited. That feels like a good hand, Kenneth Poe.
yes, it is.
What say you?
Yeah. I mean, it's always nice to have 3 wheel cards, the second nut low, and a flush.
What about when there's 2 3s on the flop? How's that?
And the
make you
nut
feel?
flush draw.
2 3, so 3 3s, nut flush draw.
Yeah, this is. If only it was pot limits, but it's okay. We'll play it with the fixed bet structure. This is just continue on. I mean, you're getting value. Dry over pairs might consider calling another bet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Okay, I need a picture for the stream. Ready?
Glad to pinch hit while Nathan is trying to take this tournament down.
Mamet makes the nut flush. Double paired board. How do you feel about a flush? I feel like in Omaha, double paired makes it even, like a flush is even safer, right? It's harder to have a full house.
Especially, well, the bigger thing is that there are 2 9s on board, and I haven't noticed anyone being a complete maniac.
Are 9s not good in 8 or better? Is that what you're implying?
Yeah, I am. At least in the pot limit or the big bet versions, 9s at least provide a little value if they're a suit, but in limit, it's almost like getting a blank card. I hate to say it.
A blank card. Wow. Sucks. I would hate to be 9's mom.
Yeah.
They've relegated to a completely blank card. Like, they get 9 pips, they get a suit like everyone else, but blank, according to Ken Poe. You heard it here. Blank. Ken, where's Brookshire? Dennis has that question for you.
Yeah, that's a great question. I last talked with him in San Diego. He was at MSPT. He was grinding a bunch of the events, so I saw him at the PLO. He said he was going to be in Houston, so I don't know if he's I think the last I saw on social media, he was in Vegas right now. But I'm kind of
Thought we
surprised
agreed, Ken. Thought we agreed. We weren't going to talk about any other casinos anymore. You told me.
Oh,
Now-
I'm sorry. I'm an awful person.
Scoop with the ace deuce 3 here. That's a good flop. Gives him a pretty good chance of making a low here. Backdoor flush draw.
Yeah.
You see that 68%.
Yes, sir. He also has a gutter.
Does have a gutter ball. It'd be good, right?
Yeah. In this spot, it would be. And that's the
Mamet calls with the gut shot and hits the gut shot.
be interesting.
Ace would give him a wheel. Scoop has the nut low.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those spots where Mehmet's defending, especially when we get shorthanded. Like, you have to learn to be able to defend your big blind a lot wider. And that's definitely actually part of the game that I'm trying to get better at. Talking with different friends who have provided some guidance. Yeah, like whether that's like opening wider or finding like 2 wheel cards is like a good thing, good starting hand as you're trying to open up ranges, especially on like the button or cutoff and shorthanded play. Same goes with defending in the blinds. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to bring up other poker places. It's not.
I didn't even know they exist. It's more like you just have left me in shock because we take a look at the chip counts there.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you're telling me there's other places to play poker. It's just like, guys.
Yeah, it's
Even now, while we're smack dab in the middle of the prime social summer series, they're still running.
I don't know. I mean,
Poker
like
elsewhere?
we can't talk about like this. I mean, we could talk about that one place in west of here that just seems to run a tournament series like, I don't know, like 50 weeks of the year.
Scoop with the ace 3 queen 10 here. Good little two-way hand, high and a second nut low draw.
Yeah.
Ace 3.
Yeah, it's a very nice starting hand. Probably opening in almost every position. Definitely worth a raise to come in for sure. Got 3 players to the flop. Two-spade board. We've got Mehmet with second nut low draw. And a
Gut
lot
shot
of-
straight draw.
as well.
And
Check.
is okay. What's the best hand right now? Pair of threes. I'm trying to find
Pair
it.
of
There's no flush draws.
threes. Yeah, pair of threes are. Nope. Scoop just turned 2 pair. He was ahead.
Queens and threes. Okay, queens and threes now. Now I see it. I see it. Ace 5.
he's betting for
Ace
that.
5 has the low locked up at this point.
Yep. Correct. And
Ace ball. That's going to make him a little less confident about that low, but still locked up. Better 2 pair for Scoop. The ace queen.
it's a dangerous board to bet, though. A little bit dangerous.
Chop chop.
Yep.
Very good.
Chop the big blind.
Everyone loves a chop on except the dealers. I don't think dealers mind so much. Fat Boots Trailer Park Bar. Have you been to Fat Boots yet?
No, I haven't.
What?
I just got in yesterday and like didn't even really like sleep all that well last night. I mean, at least the plus side was that I showed up before the end of late registration. So like that's definite improvement on my.
That's true. You did have some time to hang out for a bit. You didn't have to just sit down and start playing right away.
Exactly.
Would you like to hear about Fat Boots?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Well, we should probably
Wait.
at least commentate.
Yeah, after this hand. I underestimated my ability to pull that information up out of the back of my mind because I have it memorized. For sure.
It's all good.
It's
man.
for sure. It's memorized. I definitely don't read off of anything. It's off the top of my head. Sorry. Completely memorized. Those of you who've been watching, I do that joke every night. Still makes me laugh. Nathan.
Leading right in.
From the creators of the world famous Coyote Ugly. You've heard that bar, right?
I'm also not from Houston. So.
Coyote Ugly. They made a movie out of it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The girls dance.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Good assist. That's all right.
Yeah,
good recovery.
I gotta like look.
Good recovery.
Good
Fat Boots Bar, an ode to Trailer Park Chick. 2,000 square feet of endless Polaroid opportunities for the TikTok and selfie generation. Only we call them trail fees.
Oh,
it's
wow.
a trailer park, get it?
Got
Visit
it.
one of the funnest bars in Houston, located in the Heights. Fat Boots Bar. Just go check it out. Sponsor of the Prime Social Summer Series. We picked up some sponsors for this one. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I think we should give a little more information to our viewers about who's sponsoring the Heads Up tournament.
Whoa, there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Ken Poe.
I've learned a little bit from some good mentors over the past couple of months.
Look at it right there. You see that? Bedrock City Comic Company. So we see the 883 Scoop Flops. 3 8s. Nathan, those aren't good numbers to have. He's got the 9% chance of the high, and he's leading right out.
Sounds like someone's applying pressure.
Yeah. I think you want to take it down right there. Bedrock City Comics. Rich, he's a buddy of mine. He plays here quite a bit at Prime Social. We have a dilemma with the Heads Up tournament always. Usually somebody has to give somewhere. Either the dealers, because the downs go down, because there's a 2-player to 1 dealer ratio, or the players, because you have to juice it a little heavy to get that money from somewhere, or ownership, because that much man hours makes turning any sort of a profit off of that tournament very, very difficult. Not if you bring in another party, the sponsor, who said, hey, can I get my company's name on your felt? And we said, sure. And he said, you know what? I'm going to make sure that the downs stay reasonable for the entire Heads Up tournament. So Bedrock City Comics, proud sponsor of the Heads Up tournament. They made it so that there are no losers in this situation like there are in many other Heads Up tournaments. Everyone's a winner, especially if you go visit Bedrock City Comics. Check them out at one of their many Houston locations, even a new location in Katy, Texas. I don't know if you know that. Fun fact, Rich's store was the basis for the comic book store in the TV show Young Sheldon.
Whoa.
Producers of the show came out, what's the word I'm looking for? Replicated their setup based off of his store. So if you want to see what the real life version of Young Sheldon comic store looks like, come on down to Bedrock City Comics in Houston, Texas. Proud sponsor of the Prime Social Summer Series and the Heads Up Tournament. Take it away, Ken.
Yeah, so got a little bit of action going on here. Nathan's definitely going for value in the top 2 pair, and turns the top boat. Pretty standard bet here, and the real question comes down to getting value. Doug's making a pretty standard call. Can't think he's drawn to 2 kings in this spot. And as we await the river card, it enables a low. So, yeah,
What happened here?
So,
I see a check mark next to Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan's,
I see a nut low. I come back. I don't want Jimmy to punish me for misreading these hands. I see a nut low. I see 3 queens.
Oh, actually a boat.
Queens full. Oh, just the Nutter Butters. I misread it anyway. I declared I wasn't going to.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did anyway.
All good. So, yeah, and I guess we're on tournament break, potentially.
Tournament break. This was right around the time I started inputting that structure a little bit ago. good. Are you going to play the heads-up tournament?
Um,
I'm putting him on the spot. Of course he's not. That's
mean-
a no. That's a 2-card game.
hey, I've been hearing rumors that they should consider a heads-up PLO tournament.
A heads-up PLO
Or
tournament.
maybe a half and half. Nolan and Holden PLO. I mean, like, a good friend of mine actually won his bracelet in the heads-up Nolan and Holden PLO event. Leaf Force.
Is that a thing? Oh, I know Leaf.
Yeah, Leaf's, I don't know if he's, I have mentioned this series to Leaf. He might actually be intrigued by the 1100 PLO and the main. So he's definitely...
What 1100 PLO? Tell me more, Ken. What? There's an $1,100 PLO? What's the guarantee? Like 5, 10,000, something like that?
Well, wait. Why would you guarantee only...
Just take the assist. This is like a layup.
Maybe it's like...
What is
I
it?
think it's
15,000? 20?
I wanted to say it was like... Oh, wow. It's like, I was guessing 50, but it looks like it's 6 figures.
$100,000? That has to be a typo. $100,000 PLO tournament in Houston, Texas? You have to be kidding me.
Wow. This is insane.
Tell me about it. What do you think about that? What do you think about 100,000 guarantee PLO tournaments?
I really
Poe?
think this could be a game changer for the Houston market. I mean, there hasn't been a 4-digit buy-in PLO tournament ever in the state of Texas. Like, it intrigued me so much that I wanted to make sure I was here for it. So hopefully I will not have to fire, 10, 12 bullets to actually make it to day 2.
Well, I got to make a guarantee there, buddy. So if you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do.
I mean, my record in a PLO tournament, I think it was a PLO bounty. I have fired 6 bullets into a single flight tournament. So it's gonna be, we'll see how things go. I mean, the one downside with how the schedule played out is it's going to be really hard to withdraw a ton of extra money if all the banks are closed on Sunday and Memorial. That's the only downside, only very minor downside with the scheduling.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah, very minor. I just have to make sure I think ahead, so I'm not paying.
Yeah, pull all that money out now.
I was gonna wait till like Friday, Saturday before I did that, but yeah.
No, you should do it now for sure. I mean, you want to have it. What if you like it over your limit or something? You want?
Yeah, I do want time to make sure that like.
Worst case, you just put the money back in. Ken, are you staying in a safe place? I'll get you a box. Don't worry.
I appreciate the box.
Yeah, you pull it out. I'll get you a box.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely remember that some banks, ATMs allow us to deposit extra money immediately, which is very helpful.
Yeah.
So
Where are you staying while you're out here?
I'm staying at an extended stay, maybe like 10 minutes from here at Wood. I think it's Wood Springs. I've spent so much money. I should have just taken the room
You did.
rate.
You know what happened? Yeah. You did spend too much money. I tried to help you with the Courtyard by Marriott Houston West Chase, another proud sponsor of the Prime Summer Series. $79 a night. I'm sure you're playing 2 or 3 times that whatever dump you're at. The hotel is in the heart of Houston's prestigious West Chase district off Westheimer. For their leisure travelers, ideally situated between Houston's famed Galleria shopping mall and Houston's new, hip, and trendy city center, which is full of upscale boutiques and restaurants. Courtyard West Chase makes early mornings easy with Starbucks coffee.
Oh, wow.
From the bistro. Yeah, I know. Because I get it every single day. They even charge us my room, so I have no idea how much I'm paying for it. Courtyard, you can end your day unwinding in our gorgeous Courtyard or cool off in the outdoor pool and spa. Make the Courtyard West Chase your home away from home. Unless you're Ken and you just have endless amounts of money and you don't mind just dumping it into extended stay wannabe Courtyard West Chase Marriott.
Yes, I just wasn't thinking ahead. I just was autopiloting.
We got to work on your planning. Like, it's procrastinating. If you wait till the last minute, you I'm just reading the chat. Jimmy says you're a promotional shill. That was off the top of my head, Jimmy. I'll have you know.
I thought there was a second hotel sponsor on the Felt.
Well, and he said
Yeah, Residence Inn. They actually have our staff is staying over there at Residence Inn. It's a great place. They didn't give me a blurb to read for that, but you should stay there too at Residence Inn. Okay, real quick, Poker Atlas. Poker Atlas has great poker room software. We use them to run our tournaments, to run our lists. If you are anywhere near Prime Social and you want to get into a game, you can download the Poker Atlas app. If you're within 30 miles, you can get your name on the list from wherever you are. You just pull up the app, click the wait list button, put your name on. If you want to play on one of these live streams that we're doing, these cash game live streams, it's a good way to do it. We got a PLO cash game live stream coming up.
Oh, nice.
Saturday night before the tournament starts. If you don't want to go all the way back. I don't know what limits you like to play, but it's going to be 5, 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, 200, 400. I don't know.
Interesting.
Sometimes in that game, the straddle just keeps going until it gets back to the first straddler, and then they don't know. Am I committed to this 5, or can I go to 800? Like, what?
Whoa.
What? Can you just keep straddling and then going on top of it forever? Yeah, so I don't see why not. That's going to be next Saturday. Friday night, we're going to have No Limit Texas Hold'em. Unlimited. Texas Hold'em. Yeah. I don't know how big that's going to go, but I just got this feeling it's going to get pretty big. Thursday, we're going to live stream the Heads Up final table. Did you commit to the Heads Up?
Still like tanking. I don't know. Like I guess I could. There was this one guy who's like really popular streamer.
It's not No Limit Hold'em. It's two card Omaha. Pick your favorite 5.
Yeah, I think that's a really fun game. I've like.
You just gotta convince Ken it's a mixed game. You can get him in. Wow, Sean Yu in the chat.
Oh, wow.
Sean Yu. Wow.
Welcome, Sean.
SFY. You know what that stands for? Can't really talk about it. Thanks for joining us in the chat, Sean. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, speaking of, where are you? Good to see you in. I know you're not gonna play that just pales in comparison series that they have over by where you are. They got a tournament where they took a bunch of buy-ins, they put it in a bucket, they pulled one of them out, and then whatever that number said, they put the words "Hold'em" behind it.
Yeah, I saw.
And then they turned it into a series. Sean Francois Hugh. Nailed it. That's it. No, I'm kidding. I kid. Great series over there, but, I mean, ours is going to be better. Let's face it.
Yeah, I agree.
You should come down here and play. Sean, did you hear what Ken just said? 100,000 guarantee PLO tournament. 100,000 guarantee PLO tournament. Where have you ever seen one of those before? Other than nowhere.
Exactly.
You should come check it out for sure. Next week we have the H-Town special, $600 buy-in, 300,000. I said next week. This week.
It's like
this
a couple
week.
days.
Yeah. It's on Thursday. 2 flights on Thursday, 2 flights on Friday, 2 flights on Saturday. Did you hear about the second chance?
Oh, I saw the notes, but I haven't like fully processed.
Okay, check us out.
Awesome.
We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it right now before they get cards back in the air.
Yeah,
second chance. Anyone who plays in the H-Town tournament, they have a chance at second chance. That tournament is all about the gloriousness of Houston, all the amazing things this city has to offer. It's celebrating this city's resilience, if you will, in times of struggle, hence the second chance tournament. The second chance tournament. I don't know if you know this, but there was a hurricane that came through here not too long ago. What happened? Did the city give up?
Oh,
Nay. There was a freeze that came through here last time I tried to run a series. Did the city give up? Nay. Hence the second chance tournament. All the players who play in the tournament can come back, play in this second chance tournament. $200 buy-in, so it's a third of the buy-in. The winner of that tournament, guess what they get?
They get a place. They get another tournament entry.
They get to go back into the H-Town tournament at the final table. So we got one spot reserved for the H-Town tournament for the winner of the second chance. It's going to be sitting there waiting for them. The $200 is just going to get to wherever that place is. I'm not taking that money away from the players that were there. I'm adding it into the prize pool. The second chance tournament, putting that money back into the prize pool. That player is going to go in with 10 big blinds, or they're going to match the shortest stack. Gonna buy whichever is less.
Yeah.
They get whichever is
Well,
the
yeah.
smallest.
Yep.
Whichever is the lesser amount. And then they're at the final table. You could, in theory, you could. Follow me here. $200 buy-in tournament. Maybe, let's say, 150 players come. I don't know how many are going to come.
Yeah.
No idea. Let's say 150. $200 tournament, you beat 150 players. What do you normally win? 10,000 maybe. Something like that. That's probably too much even. It's probably like,
Yeah, it's probably like
yeah.
6 or 7.
Yeah, it's like 7.
Yeah.
Now, you're still probably going to get 7, 9, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Because you get to go to the final table. You could win $100,000.
It is a
You do 200 and beat 150 players and win $200,000.
wow.
You ever play a tournament like that?
No.
That's because
awesome.
it doesn't exist yet. Not until Sunday it doesn't. Check that out. The H-Town Second Chance Tournament. That's going to be on Sunday. If you play any of the flights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can come back and play that Second Chance Tournament.
I mean, I might consider getting a place in history. I might actually fire this tournament.
That would be the coolest story in the history of poker, I think, if you could do that. I mean, I always wanted one of those where you go like Saddy, 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 and then bink it. And some people have gotten really close, you know, like one of those. I used to run those 150 to 1,100 to 10,000, and then a million. I wanted that like 150 to a million, just boom, 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 boom. Some people got close. I remember. I don't know if he satellited into the satellite, but Jared Greiner one year he got
Oh, wow.
he got 3rd or 4th place in the main event off of a $1,100 satellite. Should head to Prime Social in the new ride. High Hands 89.
Wow. Oh, interesting.
Oh, KL. What are you doing here? Could it be because one Nathan Gamble offered 10% of what he wins?
Alright, so you're still going to use that for in the most. Can I get water?
Hey, buddy. Good to see you. KL, he's going to jump on our platform. Check it out.
Nice.
We've been working it out. We're going to get it going. KO wants to go check out Delio Poker. Delio, you see that patch that Nathan's wearing? That's why we're talking about it, because he's a representative, and that's just a cool thing to talk about.
Yeah.
No other reason to talk about it, right?
Yeah. I mean, we gotta like represent where we can, right?
Absolutely. So, Rutan, Delio does have hands-free options where you can play.
Oh wow.
You just say what you're going to do, and it happens. Or we're going to test it out so we can see what that looks like. It's always a fun part of the beta testing that we do, checking out hands-free option. Can't wait to show them that.
Beta testing, an important aspect in life.
The very important aspect, yeah.
Is that open to? How big is the beta testing here these days?
It's pretty big. Oh, I mean, it's not too big, but we do. If you go to deliopoker.com, you can get on the mailing list, and people on the mailing list are going to be the first to perhaps. It's not a guarantee, but there's word of potential NFT drops. That's where we pull our beta testing from.
Good.
There are benefits. No spam. We're not going to be spamming you. Not going to send you all kind of junk. You can get yourself off. It's done by the list. Shoot. It's going to be done by MailChimp, so, it's trusted service. They raised $75,000 for KL. My man.
Wow.
I saw Perkins matching the $25K. I saw Vibes. Did you see that? Vibes says he'll do $5, $10,000. Wow. So he got he said he would do $5 a retweet, and he got 2,000 retweets.
Wow.
So you got people that are begging big name people to retweet it. Helmuth had him blocked apparently for some reason and unblocked him just to retweet it.
Wow.
I mean, that's actually, it could have been just an awesome troll. Oh, okay, I'll unblock you just to give it to all my fans because it costs you another $5.
We got some action on the flop.
That's usually what happens when I have a hand like that. Deuce, deuce, 3, 5. Just monster low cards. Yeah, 2 face cards and then drawing dead to the low on the turn. Nathan with some of those rather low percentages again. 8 and 0. How do you feel about those numbers? You're a math guy, Ken.
Yeah, it's...
Is an 8% chance to get half the pot good?
I think that was actually 8% for all of it, actually. He had
Oh, yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
so it's
You're
actually a little worse.
Yeah.
It's-
You're right. There was no low possible.
But yeah, I am rethinking this heads-up tournament. Some guy by the name of Joey Ingram,
Yeah,
a notable PLO guy.
I've heard of him.
I guess he shipped a heads-up no-limit hold'em tournament sometime in the past 3-4 months. Yeah, it's pretty insane.
What tournament?
I don't know. It wasn't the one at Prime. It was obviously a warm-up to Primes.
Oh. You keep talking about these other places like that. I didn't even realize they run tournaments. Joey Ingram won a heads-up tournament?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. I was shocked because
2-card game?
yeah,
Wow.
I was really shocked.
Love, Prime, and Hammer, and Ken.
Wow,
Thank you. Wow, you got to love.
wow. I'm very thankful.
How do you feel about that?
Thankful. Just happy to be here and
And to be loved?
yeah.
To be here and to be loved?
Yes.
Those are 2 good things to have in combination, to be here and to be loved. We love you too. Thanks for watching. We're having a good time in here. We see 2 aces with Dan. We got a mystery hand. Scoop didn't put his cards over the reader. 3 threes for John D. How do you feel about 3 threes in this spot? 5-6 low.
It's
Draw.
probably one I'm gonna probably just try to put in some bets where people are drawing with me. Low draws, just trying to get value in this spot. Realistically, I'm probably just gonna be betting most turn cards. I mean, one of your
What about the best possible turn card?
This is a really good turn card.
What are you doing with the best possible turn card? Are you betting it if it's the best possible one for your hand?
Very likely, because of the low draw out there, I would need a really good read that Scoop would just be willing to float and stab turn cards. But yeah, so John takes down a nice sized pot. Scoopy doopy.
Made a low too. Look at that. I just realized that's the dream in this game is the double check mark.
Oh yeah.
Check check. Yeah. That's the dream situation.
Downside it was check on the river.
Jesse Folan got 2nd place in a tournament? That's almost as cool as Joey winning.
Yeah.
That is cool. Pre-flop raise percentage. Nathan Gamble coming in right there at the 23% range. No future, no gamble. Nathan Gamble. How is he at Omaha 8? Would you say he's
I would say he's
about average?
He's definitely at least average.
I would say he's an average player.
Yeah, for sure. He's been around.
Yeah. Anyway, anyone can luck into 2 PLO 8 bracelets and cash I don't know. I think he cashes in 100% of his PLO 8 tournaments.
Yeah, it's a pretty high percentage.
Someone, Dan, can you fact check what happened? What number is more, Kenny's VPIP or Nathan's PLO 8 cashing percentage? Can you check that for me? Get back to me. Ace deuce, nut low draw, top pair.
Backdoor nut flush draw.
Backdoor flush draw. Those are 2 decently decent numbers.
Yes, they are.
Why is the King, Queen, Jack 10? That's that's a pretty good card for that hand, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. It's probably because if it goes brick high, he's very likely scooping. That's probably why the percentage is. It's one of those spots where it's a lot of times high hands just kind of want to wait for a good turn card, and Dan K's all in. Not that you're ever folding.
Nathan calls.
That looks like a chop to me.
Chopperini. Nathan had top 2 in the open-ender. Basically just needed to avoid a king or a low, and he would have scooped.
Yes, sir.
Low card comes. No scoop for you.
The toe.
Somebody's going to like that joke. Can't wait for the toe tomorrow. TOE. Deuce to 7 triple draw.
Limit Omaha.
Omaha 8 or better.
I mean, I like single draw better.
Stud 8 or better.
Yeah, single draw is the one great game that people just like. I think that's a great game for people to transition. They're just like no limit hold'em players. If you're wanting to chase it, like I don't know, like I feel like I shouldn't be talking about like bracelets, but there's this thing where if you really want to play against a small field, that's the tournament to look at. 1,500, no limit dues. Maybe we can like run like a big bet mix tournament. No limit hold'em, PLO, no limit deuce. Maybe that'll get some love.
I just figured something out, y'all. I think Ken comes in here just to try and get me to run whatever tournament he wants me to run. Have y'all figured that out? I think that's why he's in here. That's it. I didn't even like. We have a lock on this door, and Ken just barreled through it. He got one of those things that he used in the FBI, and he knocked the door down. Came in, and he's like, "Hey, Justin, yeah, you know, a lot of us have talked. Do 7 no limit tournament, yay?" And then he says, "Yay or yay."
I mean, if we talk, I know that I've seen Adam Owen around. He's part of the Run It Up crew, and I know they streamed a 245, like a no limit hold'em PLO, no limit deuce, like cash game mix.
Oh,
actually.
you know that sounds glorious. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Wow. Dan will play. If Dan's gonna play, oh man, I'm in. You're listening to me. I'm Justin Hammer at the Justin Hammer on Twitter. That's Ken Poe over there. Ken Poe came in shortly after we eliminated our 9th place player. I need someone to check. I still can't remember who that was.
It was actually, I don't actually remember who was 9th, but I like 8th is also pretty foggy in my head too. I mean, it's been like what, an hour and a half since that happened. I think his last name begins with a P. Can't remember.
Ken Poe.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Good run though, buddy.
Yeah, it's a good run. Very good run. But no, I agree with Jimmy Bluffett. Deuce to 7 is definitely one of the purest forms of poker. I've definitely fired a couple no-limit deuce tournaments in my time around here. And I'm not just talking about the 9-game mix or like the Poker Players Championship when they were running 10-game, which was way over my bankroll.
I thought you had an unlimited bankroll.
I don't know. I mean, at least I didn't put my bankroll on Bitcoin before last Sunday when it dropped. I don't know, like 40% or something. Just goes to show you to diversify your assets.
I was kind of hoping we didn't get into Bitcoin while we were here. RIP.
Yeah, I
my
guess
portfolio. It's a sensitive topic for some people, Ken.
I'm sorry.
You ever think about that?
I did something that was very offensive.
Sometimes some people just buy the top, and that's it. The only thing they ever buy is the top. Have you ever thought of that, Ken? Look how many 9s are in these hands.
Wow.
Ken, you told me 9s weren't that good of a card, but everyone has one.
Yeah, this is a...
Look at that wrap.
Wow. Well, I guess people could try to bluff a blocker if a jack comes on the turn. That's a non-heart.
Yeah?
I mean, sure.
Doug has a heart. Deuce. Is there? I don't see a low. Okay.
Scoop,
3-7.
Scoop's got a really backdoor.
Okay. Really bad
An
low.
emergency. We call that an emergency.
Why do they call it an emergency low, Ken?
You're just hoping to not have to use it unless you really need to. Well, luckily, a live 3 will help. Well,
am I misreading this? Is a pair of deuces the best hand for the high?
no, you're not misreading.
Is it like a deuces He's gonna say, "Oh, I got an emergency low, 3-7. Oh, okay. What's
He's
your
going
high?
for value. Whoa.
A deuce.
Value?
No, Dan bet. Scoop
Oh
straight.
wow. Whoa. I
Yeah.
apologize. I misread the action. Nice bluff.
Dan bet. Scoop folded. Scoop had the scoop. His namesake. Yeah, pretty tough to think you're scooping there with the 7 low and the
Pair of deuces.
pair of deuces for the high. But and
Is it
that's
deuces or ducks? I never get the terminology right.
deuces. It's just it better not say twos.
Okay.
That's the only you can't say that. Who said diversify? Clive did. Clive's the resident stock expert around here.
Ah.
He'll give you crypto advice. He won't kick you while you're down like some people I know.
I'm sorry. It was just one of those.
Ken's like, glad I'm not one of those guys that spent their money on the bitcoins. Glad I'm not one of those.
I mean, I technically have like 1 Bitcoin, but I like bought it, I don't know, like 4 years ago when it was like $300 a shot. Too bad that I burned 80% of it trying to prepare for mixed games for like the series.
Oh.
Yeah, that
I
was a
don't-
bummer.
That is, that's what they call mixed games, right? The Bitcoin burner.
Yes, very true. Very, very true.
My grandmother stored money in her mattress. It never dropped 40%. Yeah. Don't worry. In Doge, we trust. How much of your portfolio is in Doge?
So I
Like
haven't
80,
really
90%?
done a lot with Doge,
95?
Unfortunately.
100?
Oh, we just lost somebody. Good game, Doug.
Doug is gone.
Looked like a pretty standard open on the button to try to steal. But, good run, Doug. GG.
So who's next? Not me. 7-3. Those goes. You look so surprised.
Those
Some
goes.
more good news for KL. Nathan just got a little pay jump. Doug will take home 1170. 5 players left. Nathan Gamble, chip leader.
Scoop is hanging on.
Chip leader. Gamble is the ladder king. No Gamble, no future.
Right on.
Did we hit up all of our sponsors? Did you leave any out? Any
We got Poker Atlas.
anything you want to talk about? You want to give your social handle?
So I guess my social handle is my old star's name way back.
So you spend a lot of time on your social. Is that what you're saying?
No, not really. All I do is post chip count updates. I don't even think I was like posting very many updates on my Twitter handle today. My Twitter handle is unknownname3. It's pretty much been a chips account. I guess that was an in vogue thing back in the day. It's pretty much what it is at this point. Usually I don't provide a lot of context as to where I'm at. You might just see, oh, random chip counts. No mention of much else. I might list out the tournament name, but you could probably figure it out. Just like go on Hendon Mob and find out what mixed game tournament's running at that day, and you'll probably figure out where I'm at. So that's kind of how things roll. Looks like John's going for some value with trip 9s. Mehmet is debating. But yeah, for sure, we're it's happy to be here. I don't think we've talked about Hold'em Media at all yet from a sponsorship perspective. Although Dan is definitely wanting to encourage the spreading of the great game of No Limit Deuce.
What about speaking of Hold'em Media? Did you participate in any promotions that they had today at Prime Social? Were you able to
Yeah, there was
win anything? And if so, how?
Yeah, so
Tell us about it, Ken Poe.
Yeah, so they were running the Facebook exclusive promotion. It was all you have to do is like the Facebook page for Prime Social. That's Prime Social TX, and you can find out about or the next live stream. Follow and watch along as Justin's providing his awesome commentary, and you can also win awesome prizes. So they were running a 240 no limit hold'em tournament, and they were giving out some prizes just by following the page and trying to answer questions as quickly as possible. I had the fortunate pleasure of answering Hold'em Media's question. The question was, if I wanted to buy Dan a coffee, what website would I actually use to be able to buy it?
So you're saying, knowing the answer to that question, you were able to win something from Prime Social?
Yeah, it was awesome. Like, I won, like, a nice hoodie. It was really awesome, and even though, like, I had to make sure that the link was properly formed,
But the people want to know, Ken. What was the answer to the question?
buymeacoffee.com. Thank you, Kevin Mathers. We appreciate you for putting
Slash?
Oh, yes. Slashes are very important.
Okay.
Hold'em Dan Media.
Hold'em Media Dan. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right, we're going to try it again later. I give that B-.
Yeah, I gotta get a little better. My fault for not remembering the exact URL.
buymeacoffee.com/Hold'em Media Dan. You can throw like $3 Dan's way. Buy him. He will literally, he's drinking a coffee right now from down the street that he got with one of the donations from buymeacoffee.com/Hold'em Media Dan. See that? I threw Ken out on a ledge. Oh, look at that. Ken said, you don't even have to go through the site. He's buying him a cup of coffee right now. Ken is our hero. Ken chipped in for the dealer of the series. Ken chipped in to buy Dan a cup of coffee. Ken takes my needle so good when I pretend like I don't know that he got 9th place. Because I do. But why?
Who's 8th?
Oh, you got 8th?
Yeah, we busted the short stack. And I was,
Oh. Oh. So I'm needling myself because I don't even know. Hammer, maybe you and Ken should sing Everybody Loves a Chop Pot together for every chop pot.
what key, Jimmy Bluffett?
Yeah. What key is that? Of course, the famous song made famous by Ariana Grande. Everybody Loves a Chop Pot.
I guess I could, like, if you give me, like, a night or two, maybe I can, like, create, like, an arrangement of said song, and maybe I can, like, do the preview here.
Or is it like, everybody, yeah, loves a chopped pot?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Jimmy, we got it. We got it ready for you.
No, but in all seriousness, I guess I could, like, Google some of the,
He asked for it, now he regrets it. It's not my fault, buddy.
I know the core changes are out there somewhere. Maybe that would be a good little fun project on Thursday when I'm taking an off day from the lack of no-limit hold'em tournaments, or the lack of mixed game tournaments on Thursday. It's all right, Justin.
We're going to have a mixed cash game. Mixed cash game, 10-20.
Oh, even better.
10-20. And if there's time after the heads-up final table, we'll live stream it. We'll live stream it no matter what. How about that? How about that, Ken Poe? You want to get back on TV? Guess what? Guess what? They can't bust you. You got an entire Bitcoin, buddy. You got all kinds of buy-ins in the 10-20 game. You ain't going nowhere. Going nowhere. 3 10s. 3 10s.
Oh, there's a...
Mom saved on music lessons. My mom was in this chat earlier, Clive. But yeah, you're right. We did not get music lessons. We did not get music lessons. Gamble scoop.
Yes, sirree.
It's too bad. Now everyone's rooting for the scoop pot because they know if it ain't scooped, they're getting the Backstreet Kenpo and Hammer. Chop, pot, back. All right.
No.
Ace 268. Oh, Badoogie. Look at that.
Wrong game.
I know, but how pretty of a Badoogie is that?
That is an awesome.
Here's the
place.
Pat 8.
Yeah, this is a Pat 8, and I don't think I'm gonna find a way to fold this ever.
Ever. The rule on a Pat 8 is don't fold it ever, 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 ever. Although, Scoop would be drawing. Think. Okay, we're back to Omaha. We're not playing Badugi.
Yeah.
Miss. Gamble, Scoop, Captain Obvious. Clive said 1% of your folio should be crypto.
I mean, if you want, it's okay to diversify 1% of your portfolio.
Okay, we got an all-in here. Ace, Queen, 6-5 versus Mehmet, Ace, 8, 6 deuce. Pair at the nut low.
Ooh. GG.
Scoop is going to be eliminated there. Everyone has to miss out on another Chop Pot song.
No, some Mehmet scooped the pot, so I guess we could sing the song, but it seems like a really, really bad needle to sing the scoop pot song. When someone gets
No, I
eliminated.
can't. I can't. Scoop.
Oh, news goes.
Scoop
Here we go
day, dude.
again.
Hammer, I'm guessing you have a tween-age daughter, correct? Actually, no. I have 2 boys.
You messed up.
And my oldest just hit double digits. Ken, did you know you got 8th place? Not 9th?
I guess I have to like check the payout slip. I don't.
Oh,
quite
sick
remember.
brag on the payout, bro.
Thank you.
Trivia. Oh, Clive's got another trivia. Let's see. What tourney director is never invited to karaoke night? Huh.
I don't
A
know.
lot of potential correct answers here. Let's narrow it down. Let's narrow that range here a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not Tony Burns. He is the voice of an angel, so he's probably invited. It's not Paul Campbell.
Oh,
Paul Campbell. Did you know Paul Campbell was karaoke king of Wisconsin back in 1987?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a little known fact. No, it's not Matt Savage. Matt Savage actually sang. He actually sang backup vocals for the Jimmy Bluffett World Tour. It's a little known fact, but he was there. So we can narrow that range pretty far. Paul Campbell is actually Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman. Is that Shania Twain? I think so. Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know. I mean, countries like.
And his
Not my
commentate, he's narrow. That's a pretty narrow range there, Clive. There aren't a whole lot of tournament directors commentating at Prime right now. I think he's talking about me.
I don't know. I mean, like.
You think he's talking about me?
I thought about like, potentially like maybe starting my own tour and like joining the ranks of like the tournament director crew and maybe joining TDA, but like.
You want to be a tournament director?
Maybe, but
It's-
like I'd have to. It's gonna take a lot of time. Like I don't have the charisma that Justin has. Like,
Sometimes people say things that could hurt your feelings, Ken. Are you mentally prepared for that?
I don't know. That's the one hesitation.
Remember how we come in here and people say I love you? As we see ace, ace, queen, 3. Aces
He has a nut flush
with
blocker.
a low. Nut flush blocker, yeah. Let's think about Omaha. Turns into a flipperoonie. 3 live cards to make 2 pair and the open ender.
Yes, sir.
That'll do it.
Low brick on the strike.
Ace, okay, backdoor low. Makes John feel a little bit better about those aces. Aces, gut shot. Second nut low draw.
And some potential bluffing cards.
Mehmet
Check
coming
call.
along with that open ender. Ooh,
This should be
aces up are going to be
good.
the winner hand. Wow, ever since I sang the Chop Pot song, I don't think there's been a Chop Pot. Chop Pot. Hey, Andrew. Nope. Justin Hammer in the box with Kenpo. Yes, you heard me right. That Kenpo. He's in the box.
Yeah, not that karate thing that people are talking about.
Oh, yeah, P90X. There was a thing called Kenpo. I used to do that.
Yeah, I had like
Kenpo X. Everything in P90X has an X on it. Kenpo
No, there
X.
was, the irony is, like, in college, there was, like, this one friend of mine who actually studied Kenpo and, like, was making some sick brags. Like, I actually met Kenpo, like, the person, not the karate art.
Did you create the art? Or
I
the
don't-
martial
I
art,
don't
rather?
think so.
Is that
because
based on you?
I think it predated me, unfortunately.
You look like you can kick some butt, Ken. Like, I wouldn't mess with you. I wouldn't mess with you. Can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it either if you value your life. Messing with Kenpo.
It is legitimately a thing.
I told you. I did it, and it was on P90X.
Yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't know by looking at it. Does it have a date when it started?
We could probably look on.
It's Japanese. They have a pretty rich history.
Yeah. Was that one place you wanted to go to while you were out in Asia, Justin?
I did. Actually, when I did the tournament in China, the World Poker Tour was on an Asia tour. They had a lot of firsts that year. So they did Japan, they did India, and they did China, and they did it in like one big swoop. And I was only part of the China team, but a lot of the people from that group were going to all of them. And man, I saw all the people I was hanging out with in China go to Japan, and it just looked like such a good time. I was so jealous of those guys. I definitely wanted to go to Japan. Still want to go to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen some. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be able to talk. Can I make a one-time exception for tournaments that are outside of our hemisphere?
Yes, you can make a one-time exception for the 5th time
I'm not
tonight,
burning my
Ken.
one time. I'm
Yes.
not burning my one time. Let's
You
be
can make
very
your
clear.
one-time exception again tonight. So I made an exception again.
I know
Ken
that
talked about another tournament, about runs poker tournaments again. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I know the Japan Poker Tour. I think they've reopened at least a little bit post-COVID. So that is one place that I would like to. I really hope they open up soon because it would be nice to make a trip out there. Although it's hard when there are other tournament series. Prime Social is the best example.
There you go, buddy. Now you're getting it.
Need a little warm up.
So this is the secret to like making final tables.
But,
Don't eat.
Yeah, let's go.
Have y'all eaten?
Yes, PLO 100K. We should definitely go over 100K.
So if you walk there during the 30-minute break, you kind of get food.
Yes, it's really good food.
If you order here, it kind of takes a while.
That's Miss Sharon to you. You can say hello, Miss Sharon.
Hi, Miss Sharon.
Miss Sharon.
8 food trucks.
She is queen of these parts. She's the filter between a lot of the players and a lot of the tournament people around here. Everybody knows Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon to you. I can call her Sharon. We're on a first-name basis.
One time. Hey, one time.
To you, she said hi. She's a sweetheart. She wouldn't leave you hanging.
They're open late.
Yeah, they're up to
Sleeping right now.
like 4 or 5 in the morning.
We're talking like tacos, like
They're talking about tournament last night, how late they were here.
Like halal. Turkish food.
I'm in.
Actually, sounds like they're talking about shawarma.
Really good on, yeah. They have this white garlic sauce comes with it.
I wish I didn't work today so I could have been at this final table. I'm sorry, Alana. You'll have your chance tomorrow in the TOE event. Do 7 triple draw, Omaha 8 or better, and stud 8 or better.
Isn't there a namesake for that tournament?
The Savage Toe, named after Matt Savage, Karaoke King, backup singer to the Jimmy Bluffett Tour in 1987. How do you like that callback?
Very nice, sir. Very nice.
Verified. I'm saying gamble. Jimmy's going after you know what? Nathan and I work on this project together. We talked about it a little bit. It's called Delio Poker. As he makes a flush here, John does,
John's,
not Nathan. Nathan still has the, he's got the low locked up. He can also make a full house.
Yes, sir.
If he hits a 6 or a 3, there's 1 6 left.
Yep. John could have an overkill by rivering the open-ended straight flush draw.
Nathan throws away his hand. Not a super quality low there.
Not by any stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually talk and have been doing Zoom meetings with Nathan quite a bit for the last many a month. I can verify he is a pretty solid poker player. He does have 2 bracelets in the pot limit variety of this game. Variety is not the word I was looking for. Pot limit.
Variant.
Variant. There you go.
Yeah, 1 online and 1 live.
Yep.
He did have a deep run in the. He did have a deep run in the fixed limit version of this tournament at the online series last year as well.
Mixed game specialist. The dude could ball. Clive off to the Chinese market. M market. Just market. Good luck all. Clive, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, for sure.
Clive has a group where he gives people stock advice. Or not necessarily financial advice. He just kind of talks about what he's doing and welcomes others to talk about what they're doing. And he shares his vast array of experience with the group. It's a cool group chat to be in. I'm glad I got in there, even though crypto is more than 1% of my portfolio and I'm breaking the rules. He says crypto should be 1%. It is 1%. And also 2, 3, 4.
But as you can see, we're getting some updated stats. PFR. Nathan is definitely ramping up some aggression. Mehmet's close behind.
Awesome. We just got an update that Dan was bought a few cups of coffee. Shout out to Wes.
Nice.
Keeping my man Dan caffeinated. Gotta keep him caffeinated. No. That's buymeacoffee.com/ Hold'em Media Dan. Financial advice.
60. Oh. Sound effects on the left, sound effects on the right.
Oh, nice. And what's the deal?
Dan showing his
What's the deal? Oh, new command.
Very nice, very nice. Dan K looks like he 3-bet out of blinds in a blind battle. Nathan's got it locked up. And has a straight as well.
Is that a good hand?
Yes, it is, and Dan is not liking this spot.
Yeah, 8% chance to get half.
That's
Is that it?
One of them?
Oh my gosh, the
quarters.
ace 4. No, the ace 4 got half. Ace 4.
Oh, yeah.
Straight was good. Yeah, wow, that was just a deuce, right? Deuce or the last ace?
Yeah.
Yikes. Nathan had that.
He had
That pot locked up. That was a rough spot for him.
Yep.
Oh, Jimmy's ready for it. Okay. Everybody
Yeah.
likes a chopped pot.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a chopped pot tonight. Gamble gets half. All right. You're welcome, Jimmy. You're welcome. Ace Jack 10-10 for John. Ace 1 2 3 Queen with the suit. That feels like a good hand.
It does.
That feels like a pretty good hand.
Yeah,
Deuce
getting
3
some
5.
value. Raising for value in that spot.
Jimmy is apologizing. Wow, look, Sharon's impressed. She thought that was good.
I gotta pull up that keyboard command on my device so I can provide some actual musical accompaniment to the next time we have this
Yeah.
decide to sing.
Straight draw, flush draw for John. Nut flush draw. Pair. Queen would make the nut straight. 8 would make a straight. So double gutter.
Then it turns a nut flush draw. And a pair.
Still has gut shot straight to the nuts. Doesn't know that John has 2 of those 10s in his hand. Jimmy, please. Oh. Good news, folks. Good news for those not a fan of my singing. There's a 0% next to the low percentage on here. We knew right on that flop it wasn't going to be a chop pot.
For sure.
Really good job. Really. Look at this. Flush draw.
Looks like John D's taking this one down. Mehmet's
Straight draw.
Mehmet's saying,
Everything.
I had 1, 2, 3, and it went King, Jack, 9.
And you didn't put 1. And he had only 1. I did put it in.
No, this is the point in the night where
He said 2 million.
it's time to start blaming the dealer.
Mehmet's down to 2.5 big butts. Or 2 and a quarter, actually. Good old L.
Austin in the box dealing.
Yeah, funny story. I
like funny stories.
I have followed Austin this entire year. Like, I've seen him at... Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say anything.
That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy. You just follow around Austin? Poor guy, just trying to make a living?
No, I mean, like, I've seen him in a number of places over the this past year, including at Prime. Actually, twice. I've seen him twice. It's kind of funny. The streak might end soon, but we've got Dan with the nut low and a flush draw. John with a higher flush draw and a pair. Dan's bet takes it down. Dan's up to about 4.5 big bets.
Nathan's still in the chip lead.
Yes. Looked like John was second. Pretty close behind. Emmett's on the short stack. Dan's a little...
No, KL still hanging in, watching. Still watching. He's got a 10 ball. He's got a 10 ball free roll.
Yeah.
Could get 600 if Nathan wins this thing. How do you think Nathan will perform under the pressure of playing for $6,800?
I talked with Nathan on break. He's not looking at payouts.
Oh, he's not?
No, I don't think he's been looking at payouts at all.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
Does he have some big scores or something?
I don't know. I mean, I think, like, when we were both talking, like, we were both in agreement that we don't really look at the payouts. Like,
Oh, neither of you do. You and Nathan are both just super mega ultra crushers. We don't play for the love of the game.
it's a mixed game.
FTLOG. FTLOG. Split pot. They both have aces with the king. Is that right? No, ace 9.
Ace
they both
9.
have ace 9.
Ace 9.
Yeah.
No love.
That's 0.
Ace 9.
Pretty nice. Little chop pot. So we continue on at Prime Social. Want to thank our different sponsors like Holden Media for providing live reporting. It's good to see familiar faces on the live reporting scene. And yeah,
$3 for that, man.
it's always good to see familiar faces for sure. Also had some reminders that Poker Atlas is providing us with the opportunity to join the waitlist. If you are around the Houston area and you want to hop into a cash game.
Keep it going, Ken. You got this. Crushing this. Crushing the live read.
I don't think we've chatted all that much about the Heads Up Tournament sponsor.
Bedrock City Comics, yeah. They're sponsoring the Heads Up Tournament. That's Wednesday. Oh, we should definitely talk about that. If you want to play the Heads Up Tournament, $1,100 buy-in, sponsored by Bedrock City Comics,
Yeah.
local comic book shop here. Put a little extra dough towards the dealer bucket for that tournament, making sure we can keep the dealer downs where they belong. Nice, and they don't have to go down. I mean, no, you don't want it to just totally crush it. Like whatever pace they're on, heads-up tournaments just totally crush it because the ratio is just all thrown off. One dealer, 2 players.
Yeah.
We've said it before. Bedrock City Comics, they put it in to keep it nice and fair. Everyone gets a win. We get to talk about them a little bit.
Yeah.
Dealer downs stay the same. The house can still try to turn a small profit. And players don't have to pay any extra out of their pocket. So win, 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 which I believe is best case scenario. Win, 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 win.
Yes.
Lots of wins.
Yeah,
Winning
wins for sure.
scenario. Oh, that was KL who made that? That's hilarious.
All right.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, we've got a blind battle going on here. Mehmet's got a flush draw, second nut flush draw. Dan has a blocker to the nut flush draw, but it is a paired board, so it is what it is. Check on the turn, leading us to a double paired board on the river. King Jack is betting for value in quotes. Battle of the 2 shorties. Nice, and showing the value bet. As expected, players are definitely doing their fair share of entering pots and defending their blinds. Four-handed. One player looks like they have less than 2 big bets. And if you've ever looked at some of the, if you ever heard of Harrington M, there is also the Ben U L, which helps you calculate your how many hands you can see to showdown. It's an interesting way to quickly calculate. So in this game, it would be raise pre-flop bet, so, and then turn in a river bet. So that's a easy way to calculate your L. And it's going to be a little different tomorrow because of in the E section of toe, you get to have 3 big bet streets. So that L can fluctuate a little bit as the game switches from O to E.
I'm not going to lie, Ken. You could have just been talking in Mandarin right now. And
It's
it
fine.
would have had the same. I know Ben Yu. I like Ben Yu.
Yeah, he's a crusher. It's one of the
He's
best.
a crusher. I played with him in a Raz tournament at the series.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing you at that Raz tournament 2 years ago, I think. Or was
Yep.
that sooner? Yeah.
2 years ago, yeah.
I think I saw another mixed game crusher, Carol, also at that tournament.
Carol Fuchs, yeah. She was at my table, too.
I
So was Phil Helmuth was at my table.
Yeah, we at least when I played that $1,500 Raz, there was one person that did not know what they were doing and jumped in that tournament. So at least that left me with some fun stories. But the guy who shipped I think it's a 2019 Raz, Kevin Gerhardt, also another mixed game crusher. He's been he's in a similar spot to Nathan Gamble. He's got 1 live bracelet and 1 online bracelet. So should be. I really hope that they continue to offer online bracelets in more than just the random 10 that they usually run during the series.
You know, I want to give a shout out to Delio Poker for locking up Nathan Gamble before he became before he became the Prime Social Omaha 8 champion,
Oh, wow.
like he's on pace to do right now. Like
Yeah,
they
easily.
know talent when they see it. They locked him up before he was a superstar of Prime Social. That's pretty incredible, actually. Mamet's going to be all in here with the Ace King 9-3,
Still got
top
bet-
2.
Got betting on the side.
Still betting on the side. I bet.
The 2
I
chip
bet.
leaders, which may not mean much, but
Nathan does actually have the best low draw with his 8-3.
not so much now.
That's going to make it tougher, but still wins with any low, right?
Yeah. There
Like
it
that
is.
one. Like that one. Oh, he's going to get a quarter, though. Live 3. They both have a live 3.
Yeah. Well, Mehmet earns a little bit.
3 quarters.
Ace.
Live
Live 3 and
3 quarters to you, sir.
Grinding the short stack.
Hey, KL, that was awesome, that clip that you put together. Thank you for doing that. That is hilarious. I know it's of me, but like it's hilarious that you put it together as an American Idol audition. That's funny. What do you think about Action Res? Is that a different game?
I don't think I've heard of that, actually.
Whoa! You came up with a game that Kenpo hasn't heard of. That can't be.
I think I need to
Kenpo knows
do a console.
every single detail about the Ben-U L, but it doesn't know
Action Raz.
Action Raz.
They're doing it with a flip. There was a good question. Are online bracelets as important as live WSOP bracelets? Great question. I feel like we should get that would be a great expert interview question to Nathan Gamble, seeing as
Well, you know, I brought him down here to do some commentary. Like I teased it, and then I half joked that he was going to make every final table, but like
I mean,
he's drawn live. It's a possibility. So if we have a tournament he plays that he doesn't final table, we'll get him in here to do some commentary. But
yeah,
I wouldn't bet against it.
no. I mean, there's a reason why Nathan Gamble is Nathan Gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put it on. They're streaming it over there.
You can just see your iPad.
That's good. I don't need to see me. And my nails. I'm gonna
All right.
Yeah.
All right, KL. I gave you a retweet
Do the iPad.
Let's go.
because it's funny.
Yeah, so Mehmet's down 2 big bets. Dan's about 4. Where's that low? One is me.
New game. Example. 2 players have low. If one has paint, they win. Raymer showed us how to play.
Well, Greg Raymer showing people how to play a new game is nothing new. I think I was hearing, I don't know. Dramaha 49 was, I think, the buzz 2 years ago with the series.
Oh, I played that. That was fun. We played that here during the last series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We'll put it in the mix Thursday. Cash game. Ken, did I tell you we have a mixed cash game on
I heard
Thursday?
about this mixed game, cash game on
Yeah.
Thursday.
You have to decide. I know you're going to be torn. You want to run into the commentary booth, or do you want to go to the table? Which one do you want to do?
Well, maybe the question should be, will Nathan have even been in the booth by then?
That's true. No, but I mean, he's going to want to be in the game too. It's the same thing.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's the remember in The Good Son where she had to pick which one she was going to drop? Spoiler alert. When she was going to drop off the cliff. Remember? Oh,
yeah.
Is it Macaulay Culkin or is it Elijah Wood? Which one am I going to drop off the cliff?
I don't know. That's why I use random.org to decide which to roll those dice for
To
me.
decide whether or not you're going to kill your own son or Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
Your son or your nephew?
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen The Good Son. They're going to chop this up here. Nathan had lots of Scoopy-Doop outs, but... Oh, no, he didn't. Full house. Sorry, I'm back.
It's all good.
3-4.
Well, at least no one's asking us to sing the song.
No, I won't do it anymore. The Ocho won her main event seat. Oh, hey, I'm going to let Haley take over for just a second because she's a fan of someone in the chat. Hold on 1 second.
We're good. Oh, I saw that KL was in the chat, and I wanted to give him a big congratulations on his van. It was so wonderful to watch everybody come together and raise funds for such a wonderful guy. And congratulations. And I hope that you have a big photo of Johnny Vibes in the back windshield. All right, you get on the back.
Yeah, so we're doing some little bit of stealing going on by Nathan as he picks up the blinds. We're still 4-handed. What kind of odds can I get last longer tomorrow, Ken. Ah, Mr. Chris Conrad. I actually didn't think I would see you this series. I thought you were going to be down in Mexico. Well, I guess the first question is, can I get here before the end of late registration? Maybe we should do that first. The first precondition. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Let me get back to you. But thanks for joining the stream, Chris Conrad. He's in the chat. It's FSU Conrad. Yeah, I've seen him. He was yeah, Mr. Conrad's. I think I last saw him in Florida. If I remember right. But I did end up gambling it up at the end of late registration one tournament and like min cashed. So yay, min cashing.
What are you talking about?
Some other random tournaments. I don't know, like we were just talking about other mixed game tournaments.
Am I going to have to use Kenpo on Kenpo?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Many sixes.
Many sixes. Nathan is a pretty big favorite here. The full house is good. Knocks out Mehmet.
Great run, Mehmet.
Did you hear Nathan announce his hand? He said he had many sixes. Many sixes. And guess what? That story checks out.
Well played, sir.
Yes, it does. Good game, Mehmet. Oh,
yeah, Johnny Vibes. Remind me to never promise $5 a retweet if it has to do with KL. That'll be my most, like, I don't know what my most retweeted tweet is, but it's probably like, I don't know, 20. Yeah, no, I think I got to the 20s before. Maybe the 30s, I don't know. It's definitely not anywhere close to 3 digits. I would bet that if Vibes is pretty popular, but I would bet he's probably about the same, and he just cranks out 2,000 because he offers $5 to KL. Actually, the coolest part is that he honored it, from what I hear, which is like, I don't think anyone would have been like, I meant to say capped. I meant to say capped at 5,000.
Yeah, that's a great cause.
Yeah. Get KL a van. .com. Nathan still crushing chip leader. Must have been all that practice you got on Delio.
Yeah, must have been. Looks like Dan K's got about 4 big bets. As we're down to 3-handed. Old fun times.
Red and black one.
The first one on the right, the one closest to the wall, to the road.
You'll get there and they're like 4 trucks that are
They all like look the same. Yeah.
You're just like, which one do I do?
Omar Halal.
So it comes down to applying pressure at this point.
Oh, KL says he's just running a massive bluff, getting us all to think he's a decent human being. I call. That's a bluff of a bluff. That's a double bluff. Double bluff. I call. Snap. Snap call.
We've got a blind battle going on here. Turning top pair with the 71 low. Takes it down.
KL slow roll. Yeah, we're on to you. The dreaded reverse double bluff. We're on to you, buddy. Can't get one past me. Actually, you probably could. KL, we're going to play. KL's going to come on the platform. We're going to play.
Nice.
Yeah. You want to come on?
Yeah, I need to, like, do a little more.
Do a little more what? Yeah, no, we don't have mixed games yet, Ken Poe.
I mean,
but we will. We got Nathan Gamble on the team. You think we're not going to have mixed games?
I don't know, man.
Come on, man. They're coming.
That's fine. You gotta like make sure that get the market down. Get the games where you're gonna get the most amount of volume first.
Well, I mean, you can come play and just check it out. It doesn't have to be for real money yet. Don't you like being a beta tester? That seems up your alley.
Yeah, I've done it before in the past, for sure.
Okay, go on the site and sign up for the mailing list, and we'll see if I can get you in.
Sounds good.
DelioPoker.com. I know a guy. I know a guy who knows a guy.
I think I know 2 guys.
Yeah, you do. You do for sure.
Just John. Just think about the family, the friends, peer pressure.
Where's the diamonds? There they are. Nathan with the flush draw. Not the best low draw. Dan is coming along with.
This is a river of champions. River of champions.
Nathan bets.
That's a really good.
Oh man, the ultimate needle. Oh no. He calls and says I got an ace-4 low. There's no low out there. He's good. He's good with the pair 4. It's such a needle.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Look at Nathan's face. He's trying to smile, but he actually bluffed into the perfect spot and got called by a misread. That was good. Oh, that's so tilting. He wants to say nice hand, but he can't do it. Oh man. That's hilarious. If it's not affecting you personally, it's hilarious. God, that's look at that's yeah.
Sounds like we're getting a requested spread Dramaha. Maybe you can get on the map for the first Dramaha tournament. But I don't know how much interest you get.
I don't. I mean, it would be like you and yeah, Nathan would be in for sure. No, I know. Like I got a group of friends that played mixed during quarantine. That like I'm sure they would come support if I asked them to. They're a bunch of awesome, amazing people. Dennis.
Oh yeah, Dennis would be a great person. For sure.
Hammer. Nathan is a fantastic storyteller.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh, high hand. 89. KL. Thank you for the follow. Siskoid27. Thanks for the follow. I might have missed that a little earlier. Appreciate it. Nathan's got 1 check mark. Was it with 2 pair?
Yes, it is.
Live 6?
Unfortunately,
Live.
no, it's live 4.
Oh, aces and 3s is the best high hand. The live 4 is the best low hand. Jimmy Bluffett cheering bits. Cheering bits.
So yeah, welcome to the Prime Social live stream. We're at the final 3 players at the final table of the Limit Omaha 8 or Better tournament. It started at noon today.
The old like I have ace-4 on the low, and you're just like, oh no. Oh wait, shit. Oh no. I have 8 high, so the ace wins. I had 4 round plus the diamonds plus the low draw.
Courtyard by Marriott. Great sponsor for the Prime Social Summer Series.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's get the live read. Let's see what you got, Ken. Come on.
So they've provided us players. They provided a reservation block for $79 a night reservations.
Yeah. How's your room?
Could be better.
How's your room? That you must have got. I mean, you know me. You have my information. We text all the time, right?
Yeah.
That actually, a lot of people don't know this. Ken will frequently help me look over my structures for typos or level changes. Actually suggested one for this exact tournament, which I didn't take, but I think I'm going to for the next one.
It's all good.
I had committed to it, but we chat from time to time.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. If I were you, I would probably reach out to someone like me and be like, hey, do you have any good hotel deals that you could help me out with?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to stay. Is it like an actual garbage dumpster that you were staying in, or is it like a certified room? Is it?
It's a little bit better than that. I mean, they've got a full kitchenette, but that's about all I can say.
Okay, so he kicked out Oscar the Grouch to get into the trash can, or that he's staying in right now, when he could have stayed at the Courtyard Marriott of West Chase. Hold on.
Yeah.
Scratch that. Start over. Should we go all the way back to the Oscar the Grouch joke, or should we just Courtyard West Chase?
I think I passed by that on the commute over here today.
Courtyard Houston West Chase. You passed by it?
Yeah.
Did you have to shower somewhere else because you smelled like Oscar the Grouch?
I really wanted to get his autograph, though. I mean, I heard it's like he's like a celebrity. Like,
he is a celebrity. He's not like a celebrity. He is a celebrity.
For sure.
I can tell you, if my kids saw Oscar the Grouch versus like George Clooney, they're only going to recognize one of those two. Like walking down the street.
It's not George Clooney, is it?
No, they're not going to recognize George Clooney. Nathan with the 2 queens here. That's going to earn the check mark.
For half.
For half. Oh, there's a 1, 2, 3 for the low ball.
Dan had the full wrap and did not decide to put any action in.
You know, you did stay at that, just absolute literal garbage dump. But you could stay at the Courtyard by Marriott Houston West Chase.
Yes.
The hotel is in the heart of Houston's prestigious West Chase district off of Westheimer. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
For leisure travelers, they are ideally situated between Houston's famed Galleria shopping mall and Houston's new hip and trendy city center, which is full of upscale boutiques and restaurants. Courtyard West Chase makes early mornings easy with, you know what they have there?
No, I don't.
Starbucks coffee.
Oh, that's right.
They do. And then you can end your day unwinding in their gorgeous courtyard or cool off in the outdoor pool and spa. Make the Courtyard West Chase your home away from home next time so you don't end up like Ken.
At least on the plus side, I did get to meet Oscar the Grouch. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, Nathan's going to flop top set here, but look at that. Nut low with the diamond draw, but Nathan has diamonds. He's got a pretty good chance of winning the high side.
Dan does have a gutter to the straight flush draw.
Oh, 4 diamonds. He's still got out. Oh, you're right. That percentage is not nothing.
Yeah.
Nathan. Nathan's getting raised. He's like, I got top set and a nut flush.
Yeah, you might be getting free rolled, but
he is getting free rolled. That's
you're usually getting value from a lot worse hands.
Ace
On the
is
whole,
full.
Dan realized he's actually in a really good field.
Yeah, I'll bet Nathan thought that he was free rolling. He was the one with the roll of the free. But alas, he was not. Nathan still pretty big chip leader there. Dan making a nice comeback since coming back with that when all he could hit was the deuce.
Yeah.
And it came the deuce.
Yeah, so
sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah. It's a limit tournament, so people can...
That's why you'll frequently see Ken Po folding his way into oblivion in a limit tournament, because he knows that all you need is just a couple of those little circle objects there. You got a chance. Ace King Deuce 6 for John.
Yeah.
With the suited ace. Ah,
Yes.
so pretty. The rare, like, dreamt about opportunity to say nut nut.
Yes.
Ah, so fun when you can say both of them. And I mean it, not like, I'm just saying, like I just said those words, but I didn't mean them.
Yeah.
What tournaments are running tomorrow? I like answering questions like that. We have tomorrow TOE in the morning, triple draw, Omaha 8 stud 8 or better. That's at 12 o'clock, $360 buy-in.
Yep.
At nighttime, we got my man DJ Viegas in the house running the 8 hours in Time's Up tournament. 8 hours, you start the tournament at 5 o'clock. Guess what? At 1 o'clock, Time's Up. Chip Equity Chop. DJ is the creator of that tournament. There's actually a cool commercial of us online making for. Have you ever seen that? The Time's Up video?
I know I've seen the Forrest Gump video, but I gotta look up the Time's Up one.
That was actually a Poorest Chump video.
I apologize.
Yeah, it was not sponsored by Forrest Gump. It was the Poorest Chump video. You can Google those. Google.
I'll look up Time's Up now.
Yeah, Google Commerce Casino Time's Up, and I don't even know what you Google to find the LAPC one. Maybe Dan will find it. Put it in the chat. Oh yeah, Dan, can you find those? Put them in the chat. Maybe. Hammer, I'll be in here supporting you and retweeting Prime. Follow me back on Twitter at Joey Cocker. Don't I follow you?
John D's got a commanding hand, not low, plus top pair. That's a 3 flush forward.
Do I not follow you?
Yeah, so Dan K's got 355K, which I think is about 7 big bets. Or an L of about 2.
Yeah, that's the one. I used to follow you. I don't anymore? That seems unlikely.
FSU Conrad question, is it winner take all in Time's Up if everyone busts? Or does it time run out with 10%? That's a good question.
I don't know. Is it winner take all if in Time's Up if everyone busts? If there's a natural winner, no. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Or does time run out with 10%? No. So the tournament will have a normal pay scale. So it'll still be 1 and 8 are in the money. 12.5% will make the money. It'll be in the money by the time we get to the Time's Up portion of the tournament. Just like the tournament that started at 5 o'clock tonight, it was in the money a few hours ago. Is that still going, Dan? The Facebook tournament? 3-handed right now. So it's 1:30. That tournament started at 5. This one, more chips. The structure goes the way I like it, faster at the beginning, slow. But they'll be in the money. So at Time's Up, it's just whatever spot you're in the money. But so if it got all the way down to one person, the winner would just win whatever first place was. I don't think I've ever had that happen in a Time's Up tournament.
Yeah, I don't remember that actually happening. Guess we could do some homework.
John with a pair of 8s. Not a great hand.
Pair ace with the second nut low draw. I'll read that right?
No.
Backdoor diamonds.
Yeah, second nut low draw. You're right.
Backdoor diamonds. We've got a question in the chat on the Runson. Are there more Saturdays to the Millie? Let's see. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We've got a 9 p.m. Saturday to the Maggie Millie, a 180 awarding a 3-seat guarantee. Same for Wednesday. Actually, it looks like 9 p.m.'s the prime time for the 1 million Saturday 3-seat guarantee through at least Monday, Memorial Day. And start doing some of the larger guarantees. On Tuesday, there is a 15-seat guarantee, $200 buy-in to the Millie main event. So that's Tuesday, June 1st at noon. Actually, there's also ones at 4 and 7 on Tuesday the 1st. And then 5-seat guarantees, 5 and 9 on Wednesday.
What is on the first?
On the first, you got a 15-seat guarantee.
Wow. That can't be right. That's got to be a typo. 15 seats guarantee 3 times in one day?
Yeah.
Are you saying 45 seats in one day? So like $45,000 with the guarantees into $1 million main event. That's got to be a typo.
I don't know, man.
Check it again.
I guess I should double
check it one more time.
Check it. Still looks good. Still looks good.
Yeah, actually that story checks out. We got 3 15-seat guarantees on the first. We're going to do, you ever heard of this? The one and done redraw format?
I have, yeah. Have you
ever heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I don't remember all the details. Could you, explain that to me, Justin? I don't know, I don't really play Mega Satties. I know they're profitable.
Now you're getting it, Ken. Now you go. You see? I give you the layup, and all you got to do is you just take it. That's it. That's all you got to do.
I'm more of a baseball guy.
Okay, so I lob it underhand, and then you just knock it out of the park. So the one and done format, with 15 seats guarantee, you get down to a certain portion if we're going to redraw at 3 tables, and we do it when we're 3 away from the bubble. We do a redraw. So let's say we were doing 21 seats. At 24 players, we do a redraw, 3 tables of 8. Each table has to lose 1 player, and everyone else at the table gets their seat. It's a reverse shootout. Shootout, you play down to 1. In a reverse shootout, you lose 1, and it's over. You see what I'm doing there?
Nice.
So at the very end of the tournament, this does lots of things. It prevents stalling.
Yeah, stalling.
You can't stall. You have to lose a player at your table. Stalling gets you nothing. We found this out on accident when we first started doing it. It makes it so that the lines aren't as big to go sign up for your seat, because each table does it on its own. It does it so it's not a huge line. You got 3 sets of 7 instead of 21 people going to the line at once.
Yeah, that's a really great savings on time.
Fixes a lot of the problems that you see in normal satellites. Works really good in some of these bigger guaranteed satellites that I like to put on when we're doing a series like this.
Yeah. Very nice.
What's up?
So, we're still 3-handed. Yes, agreed. Stalling does kill the action. It's an unfortunate circumstance that stalling is still a real thing at this point. But yeah, I mean, it's a great solution that Hammer's employing for some of the bigger megasatties. True statement. The heads-up tournament is an $1,100 buy-in, starting at 5 p.m. Yes, the heads-up tournament is an $1,100 buy-in. Thank you, Dan. We do have 3-way action. Pretty dry board. Nathan does have the nut flush draw on a paired board. Showing some aggression in this spot. Dan has a pair blocker. And John is continuing with the backdoor low draw and some overpair outs.
Man, Ken, you're getting good at this. You're getting good, buddy.
The flush is now good for Nathan. John is drawing to half and is calling. He does technically have some outs.
That's not one of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not one of them.
Unfortunately for who?
For John.
Oh, I see. Are you rooting for John? Is he a buddy of yours? Did you guys go to high school together?
I met John earlier today, so unfortunately, I don't know him too well. Seemed like a nice guy in the brief time I interacted with him. But yeah, it's a pretty rough board run out. Nathan does gain some chips as he continues to exploit the fact that he's currently the chip leader. As we enter either hand 68 or hand 69 of this 3-handed Limit 08 final table.
Am I crazy? Does it seem like Nathan's actually running kind of bad?
Yeah, I would agree that like if
he's the chip leader still.
If we did some some equity,
like
calcs,
I know it's weird to say because he's like it's gone wire to wire and he's made a couple good hands here and there, but like I would say overall,
yeah, there's
he's
been
running
some spots.
bad.
There's been some spots where he's definitely run bad and like is still ahead. But again, this comes back to like applying pressure.
Yeah.
This is why Nathan Gamble is Nathan Gamble.
I actually think that that's like not as good of a last name as I once thought it was because he doesn't really gamble that much. Like he gets it in good.
Yeah, he's definitely been, he's found some spots to bluff from the times we've.
He got
shown.
called with. I got ace.
It's just awful.
I
Like,
got
it's
all
just-
I got is an ace 4 low. There's no low possible, but a pair of 4s is good. God, that hand was so.
That's like. That would probably have gotten on some really interesting
Yeah.
skillful call downs that weren't really skillful call downs that were accidental call
Yeah.
downs.
That's why sometimes you don't want to announce your hand. You just want to flip it over.
Yeah, for sure.
You can say, yeah, I did actually just call you with a pair of 4s. What of it? I knew what I had.
Sick reads.
No mistakes here. That's a decent flop for Nathan, right?
Yeah, John does have
Jacks are
enough
still
flush
good.
draw.
Jacks are still good.
Yeah.
Second nut low draw. He's got a flush draw. That's no good, but
Yeah, he's blocking it. He's blocking some of John's outs. It's a decent turn card.
yeah.
You
We
can
can
probably see
see.
some aggression continuing, and you might even get John to consider a fold in this spot. He might call it. Could go either way.
Who's John? John's calling with the flush draw and the.
An emergency low.
Ooh, not
that's not
a
great
good
turn.
card.
River card. Check, check. And we got a chop.
Yeah, that's not a good card for Nathan.
Nah.
Took away his other half. The jacks are good though, so he'll get half.
Yep. Looks like Nathan's got about 18 bet.
Bluffit wants you to learn.
It's the power of the double draws and peel it. You want double draw, straight flush, boat draws, school.
Read it out loud so all the people can hear you, Ken.
Yeah. Mic check. So Jimmy Bluffit's telling everybody, tell the kids of the power of the double draws and PL08. You want double draw, straight flush, boat draws, school them up. Yes, sir. I have much to learn. It's always a good time to learn some new things. Thank you, Jimmy Bluffit. Nathan's got a single suited aces with a wheel on the button. Might get some action. Looks like he's getting some action from John with reduce. Kind of a lot of air. Nothing really changed on the flop. John might continue with a good chunk of his range, but he's really only drawing to half. With that.
And decides not to.
Yeah.
You want the double draws. Let me tell you about this, Ken. You want the double draws. You know, like straights and flushes, boats and straights.
Yeah.
Things like that. You want double draws. I know from experience, dude. Nathan taking off 871. He's got more than his two opponents combined.
Yeah. Not Jimmy, I think I'm very similar to you. I'm pretty much, very much a mixed game player, but mixed game players need to know all the games. So whatever games are being played, that's what you gotta learn up and level up, I guess you could say.
Deuce, deuce, 3, queen for Nathan. King, jack, jack, 5, double suited for John. Check, bet, fold. Yeah, Nathan not getting a whole lot of resistance on any of these hands. Able to chip up nicely in some of these spots where even if he only has a one-way hand or he doesn't have the best on the other way, he's still just... His opponents are missing. His aggression is paying off. He's stacking chips.
Yeah.
Keeps building up a hand. You can't really blame John. He's getting in some spots where he's seemingly just going after half at best, and he's getting away.
Yeah. Again,
Is that real?
chip leader. Chip leader, once again, just doing what a chip leader's supposed to do, applying pressure. What else can I say? Nathan raising with again, applying pressure in this spot. Got a 3-card wheel draw on the board. Dan's got an open ender. Nathan leading, now turning 2 pair. Backdoor 6 draw. Dan is technically free rolling him in this spot. to thank all our sponsors for their time as Dan lays it down. Nathan, again, just showing aggression. Dan is getting into that very dangerous zone. He really can't even see a full run out at this point without getting his tournament life all in. We're playing 15-25. That's 25-50 limits. Dan is in that danger zone. That's 3 big bets. John has 6. Nathan's their chip leader. Thanks again to our sponsors for providing us the opportunity to talk about them as we continue to watch three-handed play at this final table. Nathan has a pretty premium hand, a suited ace-deuce with some wheel cards. Definitely the top of his range three-handed play. Board pair. Probably expect some continued aggression in this. Nope, check, check. John takes down a pot.
Man, look, you're getting good at this, Ken. When I have something else come in, you just jump right in. You handle it. Like, he's like, oh, he's got a good read of the situation. You adapt. You get the commentary. Like, you take it over. You're like, I got to pick up the slack. I got to carry. I got to carry the stream.
It's called teamwork, Justin.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Ken Poe, everybody. Announcing superstar. Look out. Look out, Joe Stapleton, whoever you are. Look out. All right. Norman Chad. Norman Chad.
I'm so sad I missed last series' horse event. Did Norman actually make it out from the snowstorm? Or
are you needling me? Are you doing that thing that I always do to you and needling me? Is that what you're doing?
I guess I shouldn't say anything because the horse event on Wednesday is not.
Are you needling me? Is that what you're doing?
I see
David Tuckman. Look out, David Tuckman. I feel bad. He's my buddy, and I left him out on the people that you're better than list. No, Norman was scheduled to come out for the last one. We were all super excited to have him here. He was in the chat a little earlier, but his flight wasn't able to come because he was supposed to land right in the middle of the snowstorm. So it got canceled. He wasn't able to make it, and then he's a big superstar over on that live stream that they're doing at Hustler now. So
oh wow,
yeah, you can watch him on there as long as we don't have a stream because. I mean, who'd want to watch Norman Chad when you got the Ken and Hammer show going on here at Prime Social? Prime Social, we are in Houston, Texas, by the way, 7801 Westheimer.
Yes, yes.
Offering daily cash games, no limit Texas Hold'em tournaments. Right now, we're in the middle of our Prime Social Summer Series, 16 events over the course of 18 days. We have now wrapped up 5, well, not wrapped up, but
we're on the end
5 events that you can't get into anymore. How about that? Still a couple players left in the Facebook tournament over there. Allege. And as we can see here, there's still 3 players.
Yeah, Jimmy Bluffett's saying yes. I agree. Not just a great PLA player, I think just a great 08 player. It's He's had, like I mentioned, he had a really deep run in the 1K online Limit 08 bracelet event. I forget his Twitter handle.
Surf Bum for life.
Oh yes, yeah. He if I remember right, he did live stream a good chunk of his Limit 08 run. So he's kind of putting on a clinic right now.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Yes, thank you, Jimmy Bluffett. Exactly right. Surf Bum for life.
Yeah, pulling away here is Nathan. Getting close to 1 million chips.
sure. But yeah, we definitely have some short stacks, needless to say. 125k, that's like 2.5 big bets. Definitely in the danger zone. Just trying to stay alive at this point. Hopefully find a good spot to double.
Do you remember when you're supposed to tell me to add more levels? Do you remember?
It was, I think it was at the end of level 21? 22?
That doesn't help me. I don't have every level memorized by number, Ken. I mean, I'm pretty good at
Okay.
this, but like, if you said level 15, I wouldn't be like, oh, you mean the 25-50 limit level? Like, I don't know. I know where they are in relation to the other ones, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty good at this, Ken. But like, that's a lot. That's
Yeah,
a big
because-
ask for a
because it-
tournament director.
Yeah, because that's like, I put you on the spot.
You told me on level 22. I don't know.
I think it was a 50, 100k.
There you go. That's the correct answer. That's
Yeah,
the correct
I had
answer.
to like think about it a little bit, just like trying to remember. Oh, what is the? We need to give a shout out to Hold'em Media Dan. Like, remember, we can buy him some coffee.
We can. Where? Where do I buy him coffee, Kenpo? Where?
Buymeacoffee.com /
There you go.
Hold'em Media Dan.
/ Hold'em Media Dan. Buy Dan a cup of coffee. If you, hey, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let's try this. I got an idea. Oh my God! Ready?
What's the idea,
you're gonna
Chris?
love this. You're gonna love this. Dano, I got an idea. Here's what we do. You go to buymeacoffee.com / Hold'em Media Dan. You buy Dano a coffee. For every person that buys Dan a coffee, Vibes will match it $5. For however many people do it, Johnny Vibes will match $5 for every person who buys Dan a cup of coffee. I bet we're gonna make Dan 10,000 cups of coffee. God, we're gonna try. We gotta keep this Vibes momentum going.
John
That's
does.
the best way to help out Dano.
Yeah, John's flop kind of did flop trips, which is a interesting. But yeah, I don't think Dan's going anywhere with the nutlow draw and a gutter. Actually, a double gutter. But he might actually be check raising in this spot. Oh, yep, bet 3-bet. And all the chips get in the middle. Trip threes with a 9 kicker and a nutlow under counter fiddle low.
High probability of a chop pot here.
But not a guarantee. Chop it up.
Everybody
Yeah.
likes a chopped pot. We're somehow getting worse. We're somehow getting worse.
I guess I better get that.
It's all right. KO captured our best one. We're good. It'll live forever in infamy. I'll show my grandkids that someday, and they'll be like, "What the hell were you doing?"
I feel like I'm embarrassing myself a little bit. I mean, I did go to school for music as well, and like,
You did?
I admit I don't have perfect pitch like all those randoms that like, oh my gosh, I'm playing this note. I know exactly what note it is.
Like me, I have perfect pitch.
Mr. Hammer
Actually,
definitely.
I have
has
perfect pitch.
perfect
If you know,
pitch.
check the internet. Ask KO.
Yeah, KL, please check if he's got perfect pitch. It's a nice thing. But yeah, we were joking about earlier about having creating a musical arrangement of this song. Maybe that's something Hammer and I can do once I get a little bit of downtime, maybe like on Thursday or Friday. Create
What?
a nice little musical, like.
Start a doo-wop band?
No, I was gonna
Oh,
say
like
I
a-
could create like some musical
Barbershop quartet type of thing.
We would need like 2 other people though. Dan, would you be willing to?
Okay. Dan will be the baritone and the bass. You'll do the falsetto.
Yeah, falsetto would work.
Okay. Yeah. Kenpo has a naturally high octave.
I have a falsetto.
Yes. he's
Oh,
great.
that would be even better.
Falsetto bass. We'll make a TikTok.
Yeah, I'll try to like get us a good musical background music. give me a little time, and maybe I can like sneak into a music store and get a keyboard and try to arrange something for us.
Beautiful. Nathan's aces are the best hand here. Had a flush draw. Was hoping his low was good.
But
Wasn't. Nathan chops up another one.
I think we need a tuning pipe here. Need that 440A pitch. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I'm not like the oboe in an orchestra.
Everybody. Yeah. Oh, God. If you're still with us, thank you. I'm not sure how we did it, but happy to have you here. We're having a good time. We're watching Nathan show how the game of Omaha 8 is played.
I actually do have some YouTube recordings of the jazz trio that I had a couple years ago. If you look up Kenneth Poe Music, you can find me as a jazz pianist in a more normal setting than me trying to do falsetto for Hammer's soon-to-be marketed tune.
Yeah. No, I can't imagine. I gotta go to Prime and see if I like. I mean, I have to get an ownership stake now, right? Like at least.
Yeah.
Feels like half.
For sure. I think we can get some royalties out of this song, though.
Yeah, I think so for sure. That's like as good as the guy who came up with the Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is there. Actually, I know who that is.
Who is that?
I think I know who this. I think I know the answer to this. Someone Google it. That jingle was written by. I savage about royalty. No, it's Soda. The Like a Good Neighbor jingle was written by Barry Manilow.
Oh, wow.
Dan, you gotta verify. I could be wrong, but I think it was written by Barry Manilow. Who wrote State Farm jingle? Yep, see? Barry Manilow. Finally. He finally found a jingle that could get him rich. The State Farm jingle, finally. After so many failed attempts.
I'll talk to the jingle writer.
Eliminated. Oh, wait, hold on, Dan here.
GG, River Trips.
3 threes for John.
Good
Put
game.
it in the middle.
Good
We're going to
game.
go heads up here. Nathan's going to go heads up with Dan. Don't forget that hand that not only did he call with the misread, but he also got there with that deuce when he was... Oh, Dan was eliminated. Sorry, wrong way. John is still in. I was doing those backwards. Okay. Nathan's coming in at about a 2-1 chip advantage.
John
Playing for the trophy. I saw that KL went to bed, but he's got a little... Is he going to get 400 or 600? Because he's got a 10 ball from Nathan.
Yeah.
10 ball free roll. Nathan said he's only here because of me. He said, I'm only here because of you, buddy.
Oh, well.
So I don't know. I feel like that's got to get me what? 50%? Right?
Question. Yeah, I think
That's-
50% might be a fair...
That's what Ken always gives me when he comes out for my tournaments. A
Yeah.
solid 50 ball.
Yeah.
Sometimes. No, I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. I wouldn't even take it if he tried to. That's a joke.
Just John and
John does have 8 big bets, which is 24 big bets in play, if my math is right, at this time at 2 a.m. CST, 3 a.m. EST.
Yeah, but you're you. Your math is always right.
I hope it is. It's not a guarantee. I am human. I've always thought, like, why hasn't someone actually decided to put a calculator... I'm not talking like the iPad, like, that we're seeing here at this table, but, like, other tables. Like, just have a calculator built right in. I think that it's definitely
Built right into what?
just a table, so that way when people are counting pots, they can, like, punch in numbers and not have to worry about, like, screwing up math that much.
One player per hand.
Yes, exactly. I'm guilty of that as much as anybody.
One player per... Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Nathan just spikes the jack. It was a raised pot.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna.
Looks like it's a bet raise. Nathan makes the nuts.
Well, that's
King 8. Yeah, there you go. All right, I take it back. He's not running bad anymore.
Yeah, I think that makes up for some of.
I think it was a 3-1 dog there, so he got it.
Yeah.
He got one.
All right, so 5 big bet territory.
I do have a feeling that if Nathan had missed that river, would not have called another street.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, we're in heads up play again. 5 big bets for John as we continue heads up play. Yes, ranges need to widen up. And as we continue on, looks like John's flopped at least top pair, and that's Nathan's got second pair to the board. A low enabling turn continues on.
You gotta talk about every street like it's exciting, Ken. You can't die off just because the turn isn't a fun card.
I mean, it is a fun card.
Okay.
It's a low enabling card. I'm still like trying to build up that endurance. I need to study more of Justin Hammer's game so that I can make sure I can bring up that nice little crescendo.
You got it. Yeah, crescendo. You majored in music. You know. You gotta go a little mezzo piano at the beginning, and then mezzo forte.
Yep.
Fortissimo.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. So you gotta build up. But you didn't know I had a little bit of music vocabulary. You know where I learned that? From Barry Manilow singing State Farm commercials. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Table rails look comfy. Yeah. They are comfy, actually. Jimmy Bluffett. I hope you see I followed you. I don't know. He says I followed him and then unfollowed him. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it's always fun to be commentating on heads up play. It looks like the trophy's also been brought out.
Whoa, there it is. That always increases the intensity. Nathan flops 3 jacks.
John's
open ender.
Showing a little bit of pressure. Yeah, so John bet on the button. An open ender. Standard raise.
Picks up a flush draw to go with the open ender. There will be no low on this hand. Nathan currently in the lead with 3 jacks. John would need a 9, an ace, or a heart.
Ooh.
Folded? Yeah.
It's
not necessarily good to play double draws on paired boards, but it's a little more encouraged when your head's up. Yeah,
for sure.
You can open up that range a little bit. So KL has the 450 free roll versus 680. I think he went to bed. Look at that.
Oh,
Nathan showing off the trophy. Wow, he showed it to all the cameras that weren't on. I appreciate the effort, buddy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it is. Now it's on the camera. Look, Josh is doing producer Josh. Look at that. That's a cool patch he's got on there. That Delio poker patch.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little more about Delio, Justin?
Me? Well, if you insist, buddy. Delio's webcam poker technology. Lots of things in the work. There's beta testing going on. You could check it out. Lots of things going on with Delio Poker. You play poker while you... It's like a Zoom-like poker. So it's all it has all the same things as a Zoom meeting, except the boring.
Yeah.
Plus poker minus the boring. Great place to play. We've got testing going on. It is the newest thing in poker coming out. Going to be able to see the players you're playing against. Better security.
Yes.
Better. It's going to hopefully one day use blockchain technology to get your money on and off.
Nice.
Don't have to trust the site with your money. Don't have to use the site as a wallet. You use your own wallet. Delio Poker. Lots of exciting things in the work. Check out some of the videos they got going. DelioPoker.com. You can see all kinds of good stuff there. Follow along. Get on the mailing list. I'm telling you, you're going to want to learn what we got going on.
Yeah, definitely sounds like a great endeavor. I think, Justin, I've seen you in like one or two of the ads.
Me? Yeah, you did. Yeah. It's actually pretty fun. All we do is, like, we play poker and then record it, and then we have our guy. Shout out to Vic. He compiles it all together. Our marketing guy puts it all together. A nice, cool little video, some music. Yeah, like way better. Yeah, Vic would be embarrassed with my everybody chop pot thing. But, you know, we just play poker. It's a good group of people. We have fun, and then they put it into a little ad. But it has live dealers.
Oh, wow.
Delio, yeah, live dealers. Because, you know, when you got webcams, you need someone there to moderate. So live dealers is just like the real-life gaming experience brought to you online. Can I pay Delio in my underwear, Hammer, like I do Zoom meetings? I mean, as long as you keep the camera above board, like, yeah, I don't see why not. What we don't know can't hurt us. John flops 2 pair. Nathan has 2 back doors and the better low draw.
And a gutter.
And a gutter. You're right, a 6 ball. Now Nathan has a pair of kings.
Yes, sir. So the equity's definitely flipping.
Not better than 2 pair.
But yeah. And we got a river. We got a river low card as it looks like we're gonna see a chop pot. We got a chop pot as Nathan continues to just. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Nathan just took it down, shows the hand. So we continue on. Yeah, so as we go, it's the Nathan Gamble show. If I'm reading right, he's got maybe 4 to 5 big bets. Yeah, again, we're at Prime Social. We're at Heads Up Play. You can see the trophy out there ready to be claimed by one of these 2 competitors. Approximately a 4.5 to 1 chip lead for Nathan Gamble. On the button with 3 Broadway cards and limping along. We're here to see a flop. We don't see John's cards, but Nathan does have top 2 pair. Thanks again to our sponsors for giving us some material to talk about. We've got the flushing turn card as John's hand is still a mystery, but it's been good enough to call a flop bet and now a turn bet. Here comes the river, completes the low. And no other draws get there. Nathan now has top 3 pair. And John's going to show down. His hand's getting much like Jack 8 from what I could see. Maybe he had a pair or 2 with a flush draw. Probably at least a pair in this spot. It's getting kind of dicey for John. He's down to less than 2 big bets. Or if you follow the Ben U system, L. Should give one final shout out to a number of our sponsors tonight, including Hold'em Media. Once again, remember to consider buying some coffee for Hold'em Dan at buymeacoffee.com/Hold'emMediaDan. We'd like to thank Poker Atlas. We'd like to thank our title sponsor. It's always nice when someone is willing to help out with dealer downs and keeping those dealer downs well profited. Once we see the flop, we'll see our title sponsor. But first, we need to get to see a flop. Bedrock Comics Company we appreciate you sponsoring the Heads Up tournament. It keeps everybody happy. The players don't have to pay extra money in fees. The dealers can get some solid down rates. The Prime Social management gets to make some small profit for running it, and we get to talk a lot about comic books. Be sure to check them out. If I remember correctly, there is a little bit of a Young Sheldon reference at one of the stores. But yeah, we're John's kind of on his last legs. Is Jack 4 3 deuce better than a random hand? Probably, because of the counterfeit protection. Like, you're mostly gonna be you're more than likely to have a low, even if one of your low cards pair. And it looks like he's flopped a nut low draw and a pair. Nathan's pretty much just got second pair, and they're getting all the chips in the middle.
Okay. Did they even know I was gone? How good are you getting good at this?
I think I'm getting good at it.
Yeah, he knows when to cover. See, sometimes I do the commentary here, but I actually also have a job here.
You should make sure that I'm just moonlighting as commentary play-by-play, just like many things in life, just moonlighting. But yeah, it's kind of the find a spot and hope things work out. John, I believe, is now at I think he doubled.
So 4 big bets?
Yeah, 2 actually.
Oh.
They're at 15-30 playing 30-60.
Oh. Yeah.
It's still something that I still can't always keep straight. Nathan raising with kings in the spot, pretty standard. Off to see the flop. Overpair and a second enough flush draw. John's probably gonna go with this with top pair, but let's see how the cards play out and the actions play out. 1 bet goes in, and ooh. The turn brings John much life as all the chips get in. John has tripped queens. Nathan still has his overpair and a flush draw. River is a low brick. John doubles.
Yikes. Nathan. I feel like he was in a pretty good spot there, no?
He was on the flop. He was still actually drawing pretty live. He had 30% equity according to the graphic there, which is about right. Any heart, a king. So, as in all split pot games, a chip in a chair means more than ever. Means more than anything.
I know that. That's like the average number of chips I see you with in the limit games.
Yeah, that's pretty much about right. I've definitely had my fair share of short stack ninja-ing tournaments in my life.
We are short stack ninja.
But yeah, heads up play is definitely a spot that I would like to definitely improve. The Jack 10-3-3 is definitely a fault. I don't have pro poker tools in front of me to do a hot cold equity, but I can be sure say that that's the bottom 10% hand there. Yeah, ironically, I'm like my live career. I actually am, fortunately now, I guess. I was 0 for 4 prior to the month of May, but at least I'm now 1 for 5.
0 for 4 in what?
Heads up play. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have played a couple heads up tournaments. I'm still debating if I want to beat Joey Ingram and fire this 1100 no limit hold'em heads up.
What's
tournament.
the debate, buddy? What is there to think about?
Do I really want to be but there's only one Joey Ingram. I don't know if I can follow in his footsteps.
I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
And then imagine how awesome it would feel to win a heads up tournament.
I'd have to win the first heads-up match, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Step at a time. But, yep, 68.70 on top, and 48.580 for second place. And a tax form. Can't forget about the tax form.
The tax form.
People can do their own Google searching. I guess it would be Kenneth Poe on Hendon Mob. I think I actually need to ask a Hold'em Media Dan counterpart to change some references on Poker News so they all line up. Because I don't think there are actually many references to Ken Poe on the poker webs, I guess. But yeah, glad to be here with Hammer in the booth.
Happy to have you here, buddy.
Thank you.
Can't wait to commentate on your heads up final table when you play the heads up tournament.
Yeah, I hope that I can first wake up in time. When does lead registration end for the heads up tournament? That's a great question.
As soon as we reach the cap.
Okay. Good question.
Not going to be late registration. We are going to hit that cap. If you want to play, I would sign up as soon as possible. Tomorrow's going to be your last chance to get in.
Yeah, you don't want to get shut out. If you're a heads-up specialist...
If you just like heads up, I mean, you don't even got to be a specialist. You like heads up tournaments.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of chances to play it, and you want to encourage things like Bedrock City Comics that sponsor that tournament, made it possible to do it without having to take money out of anyone's pockets.
Yeah.
I mean, we did out of Bedrock City, technically, but they sponsored it. Did so willingly, get an endorsement. You can check out their website. They got all kinds of cool memorabilia.
Yeah, to comment, well, let's see John's, wow. John River trip deuces.
Yeah, Nathan not very happy about that.
Well, it's 2-1 ship lead, and if I'm remembering right, I think still 24 big bets on the table. I don't know if that's still true, but yes, that was a very big pot. There was, to Jimmy Buffett, there is one unverified tournament that I apparently should have on my headed mod, but I won't blame whoever the tournament organizer is for not publishing the result. John has a monster heads up. Aces with a 4. Ethan's doing a standard raise, and it looks like a 3-ball call. 3-bet pot alerts. 3-bet pot alerts as we head to the flop. Nathan has a gutter. Wow.
Well, it's getting late. Kempo.
Yeah.
Having trouble.
Ball.
All right, Jimmy, thanks for watching. See you, buddy. Appreciate all the bits.
Yes.
Appreciate having you here. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. John with aces and a commanding. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Talking's hard.
Yeah, talking is hard.
10. Nathan can catch a 10 for the win.
Bluffing some equity. John is calling down, it looks like.
Deuce is not. Good card for Nathan.
Yeah, it doesn't really leave you a lot of bluff opportunities in that spot even. Nice hand, nice hand. 4-3 in chips. It's getting close. 60,000. It's 15-30 playing 30-60. John has 11 big bets right now. Nathan's up there with 14 and change. It's less exciting, I know. I should probably be saying 600 to 800K.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly. I don't know. Is this the Ben U X?
No, it was like,
Pi.
I was just trying to do.
Ben U Pi.
No, I think it was.
Ben U semicolon?
I think it's like, I think it's L, like Harrison.
L.
I think you could actually go on to cardplayer.com, and I think that article is actually free if you really want to read about L. But yeah, it's like I said, it's just an easy way to quickly tell how many bets you have left. Just like if you're like an old school guy reading I don't even know if like tournament players even read Harrington on Hold'em anymore.
They should.
Yeah,
It holds up.
Yeah, it's definitely held up. But yeah, I mean, Harrington, I think that was, I don't know if Harrington actually coined it. I thought it was somebody else in Harrington. It just popularized because Harrington listed it in his book. I mean, I guess I could like Google search and find it, but it's a nice way to just quickly kind of standardize situations, I guess. So that's why M and L are a thing. Although it's too much math. And
Too much math. No such thing as too much math for Ken Poe.
yeah.
John takes the lead on the turn here with a jack. Oh, no, had the lead already. What am I looking at? With the jack. Bets it. Nathan folds. Streaky game here. What was he down to? 2 bets?
Yeah, less than that even. I think he's definitely been all in, like spots and double. I think it was two big bets.
Nathan's been trying to close the door on this match. Been chip leader for much of the tournament.
Yes. Double suited with 3 bad wheel cards.
Three bad wheel cards. Seems like it's pretty decent when your head's up. Nathan has deuce 3.
Yeah, it's definitely worth continuing and definitely playing a hand. He has the 3 possible worst wheel cards.
Nathan flops a queen.
Takes it down.
Stops the bleeding a little bit.
Take my break. If they want to break or whatever. I don't need it. Good.
Scheduled 10-minute break there. They decided to just play right through it.
Tell them. Good. Tell them. Just tell them. Cancel the break. It's 2040.
Hand number 100. Wow.
Oh, I forgot to tell Drew last night. He set the line at 150 and it went just over.
Huh. Nice. So yeah, I think we've given love to almost all the sponsors except one.
Well, we talked about Fat Boots a little bit.
Yeah, I think we should give them a quick shout out.
Hold on, I gotta search through the part of my brain where I memorized the Fat Boots.
So we're gonna have a musical interlude in the interim while Justin is trying to wake up his brain.
Hold on, let me see. No, that's not. That's the section where I remember my passwords. Oh, here it is. From the creators of the world famous Coyote Ugly comes Fat Boots Bar. Have you heard of Coyote Ugly?
I did a couple hours ago.
Yeah, there you go. Now he's paying attention. An ode to Trailer Park Chick. 2,000 square feet of endless Polaroid opportunities for the TikTok and selfies generation. Only we call them trail fees. Visit one of the funnest bars in Houston located in the Heights. Fat Boots Trailer Park Bar.
Good.
Heard there are lots of places to take pictures. They got bartenders will randomly start dancing. It's a fun vibe.
Nice.
Not sure what's wrong with Nathan's cards here.
Looks like let's do some commentating.
I went out there, so I have some insider information that is actually very pertinent to this hand. One of the cards started malfunctioning towards the end of it, and it was, I don't remember which one, but it was an 8.
Oh.
Which is kind of a key card there.
Yes,
so
it is. Yeah.
if his hand isn't reading and he's betting on that board, I would bet he's either betting the blocker or he had made the straight.
Agreed. We do have a question from Dennis in the chat. Are they allowed to make a deal and shop?
Dennis, stop looking for chops, buddy. Just play it out. Just play it out.
I'm pretty sure Nathan is not shopping.
Look at this hand. Ace, king, king, deuce. They are allowed to talk chop, but Nathan's playing. He gave a free 10 ball to KL to help him get his van. He's not going to chop. He doesn't want to take that money out of KL's pocket. Unfortunate for John there. Ace, king, king, deuce, but Nathan just had nada. Zip, zilch.
Zip, zilch for sure.
Not a hand that he could continue with.
Yes. As we continue on this heads-up match, yes, Limit 08 tournaments can definitely be marathons, even in heads-up play.
Yeah. I mean, any limit tournament has the chance of being a marathon because the climbs up can be slow, and every time you climb out, you gotta like go all the way back down. So not unusual at all. As John flops 2 pair, Nathan also flops 2 pair. A lesser 2 pair.
Yes. I think he also has a straight draw.
7. 7 would give him a 7.
He
Did get him a straight.
Yep. He's got the check mark. The Norman Chadway.
Nathan bets. Good fold.
Yeah. Really
Disciplined
good
fold there by John. 2 pair.
Very straightening board.
Yeah, pretty good bet by Nathan there too, though.
Yeah.
The lower end of the straight.
Yeah. Realizing he can get value in that spot. 2-1 ship lead. We're at 20-40 playing 40-80. So that looks like about 6 and change big bets for our short stack. And just under 20 big bets on the table. For those of... There's got to be... So, a great question for a tournament director. What is the rule of thumb? Maybe we should start with, like, a no-limit hold'em tournament. When
Okay,
can you
I'm ready
say,
for it.
When would you say that... When's a good marker to say the blinds are X% of the number of chips in play to say, okay, this tournament's probably going to be over, like, pretty within this level? Is there, like, a rule of thumb that people use, or is it just
Based off the number of chips in play?
Yeah. So so let's say if there was like 1 million chips in play, when the blinds get to say what,
usually it's going to end when there's 40 blinds left in the tournament or sooner. Like, that's pretty much the... Both players getting to 20 big blinds is usually like it. That's like the end of the stopping point. I mean, it could obviously...
Oh, yeah, you obviously could.
It could end at any point in the tournament. Sometimes they get down to however many players, and then one player has all the chips, and they just bust them out, and then there's lots. But generally, you figure out how tournaments, like what's the worst case scenario,
Yeah.
and then you work backwards. Like, what if I just got 4 times as many players as I thought I would? Then what would happen?
Yes.
And then how long, like, I mean, if our main event gets 4 times as many players, then it's going to play longer than expected.
For sure.
But, I mean, for most tournaments, you could figure that out, and then it's like, oh, and even in a worst-case scenario, it's like 4 extra hours until you get there or something like that. Because at that point, the blinds are so big, every pay jump can knock out X number of buy-ins.
Yeah.
You're like, when the pay jumps go from, like, 2-4 to 255, like
Yeah.
that one pay jump in a tournament that has like 20,000 starting stack. That is a lot of big blinds in one jump. So
Yeah.
even if you do that, if it's especially in anything that's 30-minute levels, it'll get there quick. It'll catch up quick, even if you get 4x. Does that answer your question, Dennis? That was long.
Oh, it answered my question. We
Oh,
answered
okay.
Dennis's question a long time ago.
Okay.
Yes, people are allowed to consider making a deal in chopping.
They just don't.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time, like, Ethan's not here to chop a tournament.
No. especially not with KL on the line.
Yeah, definitely. Got some high hands. It's like we're playing PLO high. Oh, I'm sorry, fixed limit Omaha.
Fixed limit, that's right.
Yeah, the only places I've really seen fixed limit Omaha high only, I think I saw it in one random online poker room. Maybe that's something that Delio will maybe someday consider.
Say that again.
Fixed limit Omaha high only.
Fixed limit Omaha
High only. Not high-low. High only.
Yeah, why not? I'm down for that.
I'm sure it's not really that much more work to code it, honestly.
No.
Looks like we might see some fireworks? Question mark?
Question mark? Set a tent.
No. Oh, we got a little bit of lag going.
Nice. God of Thunder, Brett Murray. You know why they call him that?
No. Would you be able to tell me a little more?
No, I was hoping you knew. I had no idea.
I guess, like...
No, I'm totally kidding. It's because Brett Murray, he's actually done well in a lot of my tournaments that I've run. But at Thunder Valley, he's very well known. He goes very deep in the tournaments there, so they call him God of Thunder. #1 on their all-time payout list.
Oh, wow.
Nice guy is Brett Murray. Good buddy. He's going to be out here. Good. Y'all should come out here, too. I'll sleep better now, sis. $1,100 main event. Dennis, I'm surprised you're not here, actually. Dennis was going to come for the last series and got snowed out as well.
Yeah.
All my peeps that were going to come play these mixed games. Dennis is a mixed game specialist. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, I know he has a ring. I can't remember if it's 08 or horse.
He's got a bracelet.
Oh.
That his kids made him at school for Father's Day one time. That he wears around the house.
But yeah, as we continue heads up play, John's got a double suited ace-8 hand. Definitely consider an open in this spot. But yeah. Yes, beat Ari heads up. Yes, we need more PLO8 ambassadors. Ari Engel and Nathan Gamble are two of the biggest PLO8 ambassadors we can have. I don't think... Yeah, he might still be in Las Vegas, actually.
No, I think Ari is in New Jersey, actually.
Oh.
New Jersey.
I never remember. It's one of the two places because it's WSOP online circuit events.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice if, for some of us non-Hold'em players to know the schedules more than like the first day.
Why do you have to discriminate against Hold'em so bad? Ken? I mean, come on.
Like, everyone knows the schedule's going to be all Hold'em except for 1 or 2 events. So you could be nice.
Where? For what?
What?
Yeah.
Where Ari is... Wait, he's in Michigan? I was talking about the online circuit event.
Yeah.
That series. I mean, we let
you know what?
Once...
You know what? If you keep supporting it, they'll keep doing it. That's what I always tell people.
Yes.
You want to play a tournament that runs the games that you like to play? Play more of those games. That's how you do it. That's how you get more of what you want. You play the things that you enjoy, and you don't the things that you don't.
Yes. NE2 will brew. Yes, Thunder Valley's in NorCal, if I'm not mistaken, or Sacramento.
It is Sacramento. That's where Dano actually lives. Lincoln. It's about 30 miles outside of Sacramento.
Yeah. I have been to Thunder Valley. I know I'm like breaking the talking about other rooms.
No, my buddy Ben Irwin, he's the poker room manager over there. That's enough zip codes away that you can talk about it.
That's fair.
Thunder Valley, it's a great place if you're in Northern California. and it's not during a time of year where I'm running a series, you should definitely go check out Thunder Valley.
Yeah. Hopefully they start resuming their tournament series soon.
I have it on high authority. They've got tournaments in the works.
Well, there's
All in for 40K here. It makes 3 sevens.
all in.
They chopped it. Is that a good chip lead to have?
Yeah, 1.5 big bets. It's a dire circumstance. I think I can definitely relate to John's conundrum. But yeah, as heads up play continues, I think we're gonna get all the chips in the middle very quickly.
Ace Ace 3-9 with a suit.
And Ace Queen Jack Deuce with a single suit. Yeah, if the money doesn't get in, I think we changed games.
Yeah, it's getting in.
It's getting in most variants of 08 for many bets. So let's see a run out and see how many more hands we're gonna play.
2-1 favorite here for Nathan. Looking to close this out. John has the better low draw and gets there. A deuce would counterfeit him though.
Chop it up.
Now chop it up. Chop it up. Everybody likes a chop, right?
Yeah. Do we need to sing? Do you want to sing, Justin? Or do you think like our voices are like so
Everybody, yeah, likes a chopped pot. Oh wow, he just left me hanging there. Thanks, Ken. Just like right out on a cliff.
I couldn't
Puts
like
me right out on a cliff just to fall right off.
I was like trying to
Just
give
to
that
fall right off.
additional.
Justin, hurry up.
Oh, that's when I walked by. He just called my name.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Yeah. No, there was a. A big name person that was outside playing poker.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to name drop.
No, it's not. It's not the place. Not the place for sure.
No.
We got bigger things. John's got one big bet right now and is on life support.
Like, is that okay, Ken? In your experience, is that an above-average chip lead to have in a tournament? Is that?
It's very much above average. It's a very rare circumstance to have someone with one big bet and still around.
Maybe for you, not for Nathan. He just does it every other day.
I mean, for me, I'm more used to being the guy with one big bet, trying to figure out, is this the hand that I have enough hot cold equity? That's the right answer.
And the fold. John getting a little frustrated here, but he'll wait.
Yeah.
He'll find his spot. Nathan trying to close this out. He was chip leader for most of this final table.
Yeah, I believe so.
And much of the tournament, just in general. Can you sing Return to Pender? Believe it or not, it's not the first time we had somebody Depender sing. He's a player in LA.
Oh,
And every
I thought we were talking about.
No, every time he came into the room, I would always say, "Return to Pender."
Well, this honestly brings up for anybody that's been in the 08 community for a while, Josh Pender. Most people know Josh. Oh, we have an all-in.
All in. Nathan with the. Well, oh, wow. John has nut low draw, diamond draw. Nathan has a better diamond draw.
And
Open. Oh, he's got a little wrap.
As well.
Little wrap. Diamond draw and a wrap. So it's like Nathan's pretty much just trying to avoid a low. He's Oh, I bet. Feels like the Jack of Clubs. Let's see if I could pull my inner Troy.
Your inner Troy.
Yeah.
A reference to Troy Iverson, I assume?
No. Troy is.
Oh, you meant T. You would have said T.I., not Troy. Apologies there.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm gonna back off that and just. Oh, Jack of Clubs!
Woo!
I did it. I don't know. That's. I guess it's not as impressive when you're on a delay.
Nuts versus nuts.
I was
Nuts versus nuts. That was the nuts versus nuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a bigger straight.
I was gonna quickly answer Dennis's question. I thought it was a reference to Josh Pender. For anyone that's been in the PL08 or 08 community, he was around for a long time. I think he just finished his JD degree, so I don't know how much he's more of a quote-unquote recreational player these days. But I wouldn't call him a recreational player.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought the reference was to Depender.
That would be like calling Ken Poe a recreational player. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not this Ken Poe. Maybe the one from P90X.
Oh.
Maybe the Japanese martial art Kenpo.
Yeah, potentially. Looks like we've got an all-in running out.
All in again. Nathan, an open ender. 2 pair and an open ender.
John does have a flush draw, though.
Other than that.
And the nut low is a lock. Smelling a free roll.
Well. Live to fight another day. Wow, look at it. I think I can read that look on Nathan's face. He's saying, I hope this goes literally all night long. That's what we had Dennis in here asking if you could chop. And I said, I don't know. If you were KL, would you want Nathan to chop? Wow, see? I bet, hold on. I'll bet he even asked. I'll bet Nathan asked KL, and he said no. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, John, that's a good hand to get the last few chips in. Ace, Queen, 7-3. Nathan has 4 cards, I imagine. There we go. 3 wheel cards and a 10. Not the worst spot. With the suit. It's live. Like that. That's what I mean by live. It's good. Good. Like when it comes, that means it's best. Does he have it locked up?
Nope, it's a lock.
Locked up. Oh, makes nut. We'll just call that. When you have the suit live. Nathan Gamble going to be our Omaha 8 champion.
Not a bad first day back.
Put on a clinic of how to play this game. If you want to learn how to play Omaha 8 or better, just watch this replay. Probably on mute, but I would watch it. I would watch it.
Nathan does have he also has his Twitch stream as well, Surf Bum for Life.
Yeah, but you know what we're going to do now? I'm going to say, Ken, thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure having you. I'll let you give yourself a sign-off.
Yes, thanks again to Justin and the team for letting me sit in. Somehow I'm going to get, I don't know, some amount of sleep and hopefully hop in this Matt Savage toe tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy.
But, yeah.
Sweet. The reason I'm kicking him out, it's not because I'm a jerk, although that could be true too. We got Nathan Gamble in the booth. Nathan Gamble himself. Spoiler alert, that's how I called the Jack of Clubs. I had a little bit of help.
Spoiler alert.
Nathan, what is up?
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, that was a long... That heads-up match took a lot longer than we thought that it might. I thought I was going to have to put in some more levels.
I saw some friends of the Twitch stream out there, specifically Jimmy Bluffett, making his habitual appearance in every stream out there.
Yeah, no, he was in there for a lot of it. He actually, I think he gave up and went to bed like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. Like he was there, I think he was there for like the entire tournament and then at the very end. So, what'd you think? What'd you think of the tournament? Tell me your thoughts.
This is first time down here at Prime.
Yeah.
And I walked in earlier. It's a beautiful bar, beautiful lobby, beautiful tables, beautiful waitresses, wait staff, good dealers. Everything has been absolutely solid. tournament director down here, subpar, but we'll just go inside. No,
Yeah, you can't knock everything out of the park.
Yeah. No, it's tournaments are well ran. The room's great. It's been really nice. That is a screenshot right there. Get that
Oh,
one in
yeah.
there, John.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Take
yeah.
it.
These,
Cool.
take a celebration shoe
Oh.
tie before you go pick up your money. I mean, why not?
Cut to camera 3. What's
So,
this for?
this is your first time here. I mean, obviously, you had a great experience. You won the tournament.
So far, so good.
You got the trophy. You got a few bucks. We got to add a little bit of money to the KL fund. Like, do your part. You didn't get dinged for quite as much as Vibes did, but it was it was good. I'm sure he's gonna come play on the site. I talked to him. He's gonna come play, so we can talk to him about it. And by the site, of course, they were asking a bunch in the chat about that patch you have on your shirt there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Delio Poker. Webcam Poker.
Yeah, we believe it or not, we've been talking about it a bit.
That's good. Yeah, that's kind of the whole reason I'm out here at Prime this weekend, supporting you, supporting the great club you have down here, but also just promoting Delio Webcam Poker. Really a great opportunity to spread the word about what we're doing in Texas and starting that up down here. I think for people such as KL specifically, where they can't make it out to a live event very easily. Up until Mr. Vibes came on through.
Yeah, he can now. He can go. He can go riding dirty now. He's got the nice set of wheels.
Yeah,
he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, we've been playing a bunch, practicing, getting doing some beta testing, testing out working out the kinks, getting things working, talking a lot about what we want to do with the software, but. Lots of big things to come up. You can check it out, DelioPoker.com. Get yourself on the mailing list. Come play with Nathan. Ask him questions about what it's like to play, win every single Omaha 8 tournament you have ever played. Was it like, have you ever gotten like a second and just been like, were the stars not out at all today?
No,
or?
I don't think I don't get seconds. I either get like 10s, 8s, or firsts. I don't do anything in between.
Nothing in between.
I do have a question, Justin. Did you win these bio sheets from like top to bottom? Did you let people know some of the stuff out there? Because
I definitely read your bio sheet. I read all of that, yeah. Why? What you got on there?
You were just asking about favorite hand, and to me it's clearly just the winning one.
The winning one, yes.
The least favorite hand would
the losing one. Yeah, no, actually, Andrew was in here when we first started, and I was reading that, and I gave him the layup, just an absolute gimme assist. And I said, oh, his favorite hand is the winning one. Can you guess what his least favorite hand is? And he said, I don't know, sevens. I was like,
yeah, that qualifies too.
I said, okay, we're going to rewind, bring it back. We're going to try this again. But yeah, then we had Ken Poe. Ken, he's a big fan of Prime. He is such a fan of the stream that he will eliminate himself so that he can get in the booth and then just come and do commentary.
I actually, he hit me up on break and he said, Nate, I really appreciate everything you've done out here, and if you could just take me out of the tournament so I can jump in the booth, it'd be an honor to jump in there alongside Justin. So I said, I'm here for you. And by the way, I'm also here for everyone in chat. I see you, Dennis. I have no idea how you say that. Bilodeau.
You know Dennis.
Yeah, but I don't know how to say his name.
Bilodeau. I made a campaign video for Dennis. I'll show it to you later. Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is sounding kinky.
Yeah. No, campaign.
Oh, campaign. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's tired. It's like
no, for assemblyman.
Okay.
He is assistant to the regional manager of the entire county of Orange.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
Or is it the assistant to the assistant?
Assistant to the regional manager. Dennis, good dude, mixed game. So we're going to get you in the booth if there comes a time where you don't final table one of these mixed events that you're going to play.
I put it out there on Twitter before I came down here. I said I'm going to be playing 3 events. I'm going to be playing the Omaha 8. I'm going to be playing the Toe. And I'm going to be playing the Horse. And I was trying to drum up some action for doing some final tables down here. But no one would lay me odds. No one would take his bet. So probably y'all are smart.
That's what they call #crusher life. Tough to get action on not making final tables when you're just an absolute crusher. Plus, word is spreading. I put it on Twitter. It's the worst kept secret in poker that action is great in Texas, Houston specifically. So when there's great action, crushers crush. That's the that's what my grandma used to say before putting me to bed. So
That's a weird grandma.
appreciate. Whoa, easy
Whoa.
there,
Oh,
buddy.
sorry, Grandma.
Easy. Congratulations, Nathan Gamble, winner of event number 5, $360 Omaha 8 or better. Stick with us. Thank you for sticking around if you did. Thank you, everyone who checked out the stream. We appreciate having you along. Check out DelioPoker.com. That's where Nathan would want you to go, and Nathan is a crusher, so win in Crusherville, do as the crushers do. Are we gonna raid? Raid?
Who are we raiding? I don't know. Who's even awake at this hour? Why are y'all here?
Raid?
Guys, go to bed.
They wanted to see you
Go to
win.
bed. Let's just do like, I don't know. Can we just do like just chatting and then get some like hairy dude riding a horse?
All
I
right.
don't know where to send y'all. At this hour.
For Nathan Gamble, producer Josh, Dan the Man. Don't forget, buymeacoffee.com/Hold'emMediaDan if you want to buy Dan a cup of coffee. For everyone here at Prime Social, I'm Justin Hammer saying good night, y'all.